to another edition of the Motley Croc Show. It is actually the 15th of January. Seems like you just close your eyes and every day, a month after month after month after month just goes by. Just like that. And now we're all freezing to death. But I have everybody behind the scenes, I think. There's a few of the scragglers coming in to a little bit later on. I'm going to bring them in. What's up, Brittany? Can you hear me?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Is there any back sound or anything like that going on? Any like an echo?
I don't hear anything. Well, I hear myself.
Do you still hear yourself?
Yeah.
Still?
No, it's gone.
No.
The reverb is gone.
Now?
Yep. It's all gone.
Reverb?
Yep.
Okay.
All gone.
Positive.
Let's bring in the. Whoa!
I heard her echoing. I heard that's why I was over here talking. Like I
Can
can
you still?
hear.
Because can anybody still hear echoing? God, I hope not.
What's up, Britt?
What's up, Huck? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing, darling. How you doing?
Doing good.
I'm glad
Good
you're
to
doing
see ya.
good. That's actually really
I got
cool.
my phone turned the right way. Oh,
I know. I
that's
like
good.
it.
He knows he's got to remind me that I don't be paid. I go live like this all day where it's vertical.
He does.
all,
He absolutely does.
all day vertical, never to the
No.
side.
This looks better though. You're like right there. We can see you. It looks awesome.
I don't know how
Amazing.
well it looks on for me on Facebook Live and things like that. So
Well,
know
you
if
know,
it
on a lot of social media
changes.
platforms,
Does
they
it
always want it
change?
straight. Right? It's because they like that vertical. And they're filming shows like that now. A lot of new movies, a lot of things are being filmed that way too. So
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the vertical 912 or whatever it is. I really don't. Like you just lose so much when you film. I'm just a horizontal person, I guess, but it is what it is.
how the
misfits
hell's
here.
Troy doing? How's Troy
I'm doing good, man. I'm freezing, taking out animals. We were putting everybody up today. It's because it's just cold, man. And you know,
I was worried
stories
about
for
y'all.
days.
I'll be honest with you, because no, so seriously, like I woke up this morning and I'm in North Carolina, and I woke up this morning. I was like, damn, I'm in an old farmhouse, and I was like, this ain't adding up. And I asked Sierra, I said, what's the high today? Bitch said 45. I said, oh shit, that means it's gonna be even colder when the sun goes down, and that's why I think Florida's gonna be feeling it. Florida's gonna be feeling it too.
Yeah.
We feel it. We're gonna be in the 30s tonight, man.
Yeah. Tonight we were on a freeze warning up here by my house. They said we're gonna get into 29.
Oh wow.
Freeze warning.
That's amazing. Arizona now. Arizona was in the 80s and stuff.
There's no snow.
I love it.
We're
Let me get to these
experiencing the cold.
comments.
Where are you at, Britt?
I am a little bit more north. I'm outside of like a small town called Mount Dora.
Just what state? I didn't care what town.
Florida. I'm in Florida. Yeah, it's in
Okay.
Lake County. It's central Florida. But I'm like,
She said up north and shit. I'm like, okay, where are you traveling
Yeah,
to? Like,
no.
she meant Florida.
She's up in North Florida. She's in the central north area.
oh, I didn't tell you I'm in New England now. I'm like way north.
right. That's what I'm picturing. Like, damn, girl, how cold is it where you at? Because I'm from Ohio originally.
Yeah.
So
Yep, that's cold up there.
Good old Ohio, dude.
facts.
Well, I mean, we had some good cold winters in Colorado when we were growing up. You remember
Never
that,
been
Troy?
there.
Big blizzards. I mean, it was cold.
Yeah, terrible
Hot.
stuff.
What?
Terrible stuff.
You, Troy, have got to take Huck to Colorado, to our old house and our old stomping grounds. Let him see where we grew up. Huck, you would love that.
Where you grew up.
I've never been to
Well,
Colorado.
yeah, where I grew
That was
up.
Brittany. She was a little one at
you
that
had
time.
your
She got to grow
prime.
up. We were
You
already
had
a
your
little bit
prime
older.
Mm-hmm.
We were
Yeah,
already
Colorado
teenagers
was-
rocking out.
Yeah. I was
Brittany
like
was the little tyke.
2 when we left Arizona. And then we would go back and visit, but no, my home ground is Estes Park. Like that's really where I grew up. So I was about 11. It's crazy.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. No, we're not. No, the fuck we're not. Go home.
What happened? Somebody must have popped up.
Go home.
Hey, what's up, Jamie? Somebody must have popped up.
Jenny. Hey, Crystal.
Jenny's
he's
here.
like-
Crystal's here.
I was like, is there a ghost coming in his house right now? He's like, nope, we're
Yeah,
not doing
He's
this
like,
called-
tonight.
everybody out. We out.
It's the Roomba, but we call him Corky for short.
What's up, Crystal? Man, that's funny.
That damn thing tries to eat everything. And I'm like, no, we're not. Not right now.
Yep, the vacuum's after him again. He has a problem with that vacuum when we talk. He's always like, that thing's in the room again. I'm like, oh.
It's spying. It's spying on you, really, is what it's doing.
It really is.
It really is.
I can only imagine the things it's seen.
Yeah, I saw that, Crystal. We saw that you were in on YouTube too. I can see it. As a matter of fact, let me throw this up here.
Listen, the Roomba I had, Huck, literally did not know that there was like, because on my back, at the
Boom.
back of my house, one day you'll see when you're here, but like we have back patio doors and I would have the doors open and the darn thing didn't realize that
Hello,
there's
Lynn.
like a step down. So it would like fall off the step and you just hear, I'm like, you idiot. Like you're supposed to have sensors. And then it would not know to go park itself when its battery was dead or dying. So it would just die in the middle of my floor. And I'm like, this is the dumbest technology. I don't
Yeah.
want
Brittany, I
it. This is stupid. I'll use my arms and legs and vacuum my own.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, but it really works for him because he's got a short haired
Old.
dog and everything, so it really works out good.
Yeah, those
But-
fine hairs suck.
I was reading something. Since you're like an Elvis fanatic, I want to ask you a question because I know everybody likes to get into weird stuff. So let's just do something weird.
Okay.
I didn't know that Elvis's daughter
Mm-hmm.
kept her dead son frozen in a bedroom to be with for a while before, I guess she had whatever done with him. I did not know that. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know it was frozen. I heard that she
in
had
a room.
kept him because it was kind of like because it was during COVID and it was kind of like a shock process for her or something like that. Like it was something she had to cope with.
They had to
So
keep him in
I
the
know.
room. They had to refrigerate the room.
Wow.
So
Wow. I mean, I've seen,
there's
I've
some
seen his
things.
grave.
But Huck, I would keep you frozen, Huck, for a little while. I would take you out. I'd be like, we got Huck. We can't stay out long because he'll start to slump.
Take me to a titty bar. They keep it cold in there.
They do. And a casino. He's going to start to slump. We can't leave him out that long. He's going to slump over. Then I can just dress him like
Vicky, what's
Doc
up,
Holliday.
Lynn? Mary? Who's that guy back there in the corner? Oh, don't worry about
Don't worry about
That's the real
it.
Huckleberry.
It's weekend at Huck's.
Oh,
It's weekend.
Right.
It's weekend
there.
at Huckleberries.
Just let him rest. He's enjoying his life.
You see that?
Let him rest.
I'd lose my shit if we lost Huck. We wouldn't lose him because I'd keep him
We're not
frozen.
gonna lose him. That's right. He'd still be here.
What, do you guys remember that? What was it? Come on, it was a zombie movie. It's got the
Lord.
funny British guys, the British dudes, the fat one and the skinny one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the
Yeah,
Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. You remember when the homie got bit and he chained him up in the shed and threw in a video game and
Yep.
you went out there and same
Yep,
thing.
That would be
Weekend
that
at
would be
Bernie's.
you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I said weekend at Huckleberries.
Weekend
That's
at
what it's gonna
Huckleberry's.
be.
That's fine. His dog will be upset. People would be upset because you wouldn't be talking much. I'd have to figure out a way to put a string in your back where you can pull it and
You
make you
just
talk.
need to do like a voice box.
A voice box and Huck. Shut the hell up. I'm
just-
going to be the dick today.
You've
It
so many
it'd only
videos.
be his catchphrases. It'd only be
Yeah.
his catchphrases.
You can
You pull a string.
AI him now.
I love
though.
y'all. I'm your Huckleberry. When you let
That's
it go.
right.
You pull it again. I get to be the dick today. You let it go again. It would be great.
You just need to have like some type of robotic wire system that like flips his head at the camera when he's ready to check in. Like that's all you need.
Let's go to the Winchester. I'm trying to keep up with it. Let's go to the Winchester. Let's do it.
I like it.
Oh,
I gotta get,
Winchester. Mystery. Yeah.
I got to get Huck down to this Winchester.
Oh, yep.
But anyways,
You do.
Huck and I are going to be going
Contact
to
down
the if a lot of you follow stuff, you're going to see Huck. We're doing an event. I guess we were invited to go to an event in with Built to Eat, and we're going to be out there in Nashville.
Yes, we will.
Mhm.
So I have like a different kind of crowd that likes to come see me. So that's cool. Be interesting. I work a little bit more in the paranormal and the monster side of things. But I'll tone it down for Nashville a little bit. I'll tone it down.
Oh no, I think you'll be just fine. I've never
Hi,
been there.
Vanessa. Hi,
What's
Ryan.
up, Ryan? How you doing,
I've never
buddy?
been there. You've been there. I've never been there. I just heard it's Sodom and Gomorrah. And I'm like, yay. It's
We've
fucking
been
great.
to no man,
Yeah.
Nashville's, you got to
It's not
remember,
that
like
bad.
Nashville's good. You'll have a good time. Nashville's good. Tennessee, Memphis is rough in Memphis.
Memphis
Nashville's
is
a lot. Nashville's really good, man, because that's where all I like a lot of the guys that like Jelly Roll and stuff. He's been looking good too. He's taking care of himself. But
Right.
he was there. I mean, there's big dreams. A lot of big music and stuff comes out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking with Craig Campbell today because he had messaged me and asked if you come out in Nashville, right? I'll be there. So
Huck, have you
respect
been?
it.
And I
Have you
mean, she
been
said
to Preston's
Wildville's.
house?
She said Nashville is wilder than you think. Listen, I've been to Nashville a few times. I'm well aware.
It is
we're
not
also
his
from
first
South Florida, the
rodeo.
Miami area, so we're used to wild stuff. I mean, there's You know,
Mhm.
you got to
And no-
understand. I grew up there in the Scarface time, so you want to talk about wild, man? We talk about the cocaine cowboys, man. That place was wild, dude.
what was you asking, Britt?
I was asking if you had ever been to Elvis Presley's house in Memphis, if you had ever gotten
Uh-uh.
over there.
No,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never been. I think the only place I've been when I was growing up, we went to Gatlinburg, and I remember like
Okay.
a Ripley's, believe it or not, and there was like $1 bill in the crack of the wall, and it was a hologram or some shit. And you could never grab it.
Yeah.
I remember that for some reason. You know, we used to get a chalet once in a while and stay down there, but that's it. That's about all I've done.
I would love to see the two of you go to Elvis Presley's house. Like that would be something I would want filmed just to experience that. Like
Well, I know
having,
we're gonna be going to a Kid Rock's restaurant down there.
That's
We'll be doing
awesome.
a lot of
I mean, you're
things.
talking about Kid Rock in Nashville. If it was that bad, come on, man.
What's going on,
No,
everybody?
I'm talking about all the butt naked hoes and stuff. They're gonna be all walking around with the, I'm gonna be like, oh Jesus, I gotta stay away from them because they make songs about these women. You know, leave them Broadway hoes alone. The one guy sings it. I'm just now. I got to avoid these things, man, like the
Is
plague.
Nashville like turning into the next Vegas? I mean, is that what's
That's what I'm
happening to
saying.
Nashville?
Sodom and
That's
Gomorrah.
kind of sad. It's kind
Sodom
of
and
sad.
Gomorrah. I gotta get a ring light.
Jeez.
I gotta get a ring light ordered.
You shot. I think it'd be kind of fun too. Here, hold on. Let me see. We got a little knocking at the
Hey,
door.
Tammy Marie.
And who's knocking?
I see her back there. Let me let her get all fixed up before I
What's up,
bring her
Mandy
on the big
Joe?
screen.
Who's knocking?
We got so many wonderful people coming up into
I
the
see all the
comments. Hi,
angels and the ears
everybody.
rolling in. Howdy, y'all.
Yeah, we're getting people talking. I'm trying to keep up. You got to keep up with that too, Brittany, because
I am.
I can't
not-
see them. I
I'm
try to
not
put on
young
my.
like you too, so I can't.
I
Until
try
he
to put
brings
on my
Vicky-
Ron Jeremy's. I can't see them.
when he throws on
Vicky-
his Ronnie Millsap glasses, dude.
Vicky
These are
did
Ron
mention
Jeremy's.
that she mentioned that y'all should go
Those
to
are
the Jelly
dope.
Rolls bar while you're in Nashville. So
We should.
that's what she mentioned.
We should. All right, let me bring in. Are you set? Just give me a thumbs up if you're set, and I'll bring you on. I don't want you to look.
Oh my God. Jenny said in Halloween they walk around in teddies. Oh, jeez.
That's why I say, picture me
listen,
at Halloween.
that ain't nothing. Listen to this. That ain't nothing because come October, I'm gonna take Huck and I'm gonna take him down to Fantasy Fest in the Florida Keys.
Oh, no.
That will change his life forever.
Oh
That will
God.
change his life forever. Speak of Fantasy Fest.
John still talks about those friggin' like accidental weekends down there because they were out scuba diving and fishing. He's like, it is.
Yeah,
just
let me tell you something. John, her husband said he
Next
accidentally went there during Fantasy Fest. It was an
No, it
accident.
wasn't. No.
He
no,
didn't mean to. He
I don't
got
even
that
know what it
wasn't-
is.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't an
Oh,
accident.
inlet.
That part wasn't an accident. The accident part was the wrong bar they went to during Fantasy Fest. Because he was a young guy. It was the
Well,
wrong
Fantasy
bar.
Fest.
He was like,
Is
we
that
just were
fantasy
not.
fest where like people body paint themselves?
She
and
got no
stuff?
audio.
Yeah,
It's a lot, girl.
Jean's been there.
It's
Yeah, it's I mean,
painting, it's-
I did a lot of lobstering in the Keys, man. I used to go down all the time, and
Ooh.
October is a good time to go to the Keys. Fantasy Fest is interesting. You know, you'll see someone like Huck with like 4 women on choker chains walking around. You'll see a
Yes,
girl like
Gloria did.
Marissa walking men dressed in vinyl, whipping them. It's
Is
like
that what
the
that shit is?
Yes,
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
It's
no,
the
I'm good.
great. It's like the bartender's bash, and then it blasts right into the fucking Fantasy Fest. It's worth seeing, man, because there's no problems, nobody fights. There's just a lot of wild things, dude. A lot of wild things, you know.
Mhm.
My dad accidentally went
She
to
ain't
it
got no comms.
with my stepmom.
I can't hear her.
What happened?
I can't hear her.
Who? You can't hear Marissa? I hear her.
Yeah, I can't hear Doc at all.
Oh, I don't know.
I can hear her. That's
I-
strange.
I hear her too.
Do you hear
That's
us, Huck?
Yeah, I can't hear her.
I don't know.
She's like one of them Asian, but she's like a silent film right now. It's kind of fucking weird. Like I'm over trying to play lip sync and shit.
What's up, Rachel?
You can't
What's up,
because she's always
Christy?
smiling. So,
Christy.
Huck, do you want to hop out and hop back in?
Yeah,
And
we
then
can try
see-
that.
Just
How do
real
I do
quick.
that?
I'll take you out. I'll take you out of the stage,
Take me
and then you
out.
just come back. I'm
Take
gonna
me out.
remove you, and then you just back out. I'm gonna kick you from the studio, and then you click it and come back in. Okay?
All
Tammy
right.
can hear all of us. That's so strange.
Yes.
You can't hear her.
We're gonna kick him from the studio. Boom! Now, Huck, come on back in. Tuck some over there.
Come on in.
And we also have
Hey,
the
Lynn.
manic.
Hey,
He's gonna pop
Rachel.
in. We got the manic. What's up, dude?
What's up, y'all?
How's your
Hey,
signal?
Jeff.
Oh, it's good. What was that? What was that, Troy?
I said, how's your signal? Better?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm actually in Florida. I just got back today.
Shit, yes. All
we go.
right. Hold on. Here we go. Huck, you there? All
There
right,
we
there we
go.
are.
Got them
Can you
all.
hear us?
The gang
Doc?
is all here.
I needed a swallow. Sorry.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Good girl. Good.
All right, we got her back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you beat Jeff to that one, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Jeff usually
that was
puts
What's up,
that's
Jeff?
like a Jeff joke. That's a Jeff
I
joke.
missed it
That's a
completely.
Jeff
I
joke.
didn't set that up at all.
Well, just great minds. I mean,
Usually Jeff be like, "You say what?"
fucking tell me.
Oh my
Hey, Jeff, I'm a
god.
little jealous of you, man. Arizona's supposed to be. Brittany, also keep up with some of these comments because I'm
I
walking
am.
too because it's
I
pretty
am.
crazy. Jeff, they've been telling me it's about 80 degrees where you are during the day. I was talking to Phoenix Herp Society, or excuse me, Herp Sanctuary today, Debbie, and she was like, "Oh, laughing at me." She's like, 30. It's going to be 70 tonight. Ooh, I'm like, dang,
What's up,
dude.
Ange?
It's
We're
been getting
34,
nicer.
Jeff.
Last
You ought
week
to be
was
cold.
but
It's got to be cold now. You should have stayed in Arizona.
I'm telling you, dude, it's cold here. It gets cold there too, but not like it does here.
Today, let me tell you guys something. Jeff can verify. I've been outside putting animals away most of the day, and I still have 3 animals I got to bring in. But the wind was beating the freaking hell out of it. It
Oh
was
my
so
God,
windy and
yes.
cold. I felt like I was in the Antarctic. I thought I
Oh,
made it to the
dude.
flat Earth end.
I mean,
I was in
Jim Berkeley. Jim Brinkley coming in again with another winner.
Jim,
Yes.
boner alert. Jim
Boner
Brooklyn, I love
alert.
that guy. He always, every time he fucking here, he has
Jeff.
something awesome to say. I love it, dude.
he's my
It's good to
favorite
see you,
stalker,
Jim.
man.
Jim, he's like, there he is. Boner alert.
Jenny
Love it.
Jenny wants Troy to take good old Huck to the Blue Hole.
The
To the
blue hole.
Is that in
Mhm.
in Nashville?
The blue hole
or-
is where? Blue hole where? There's the blue
I think
hole
Is
in
that like a very cold.
No, I
strip
think
club,
because we
or-
were still talking about the Keys, I think she might be
Blue
talking
hole.
about the
blue
dive
hole because
spot.
there's a blue hole in
Yeah.
Belize too.
There is a
That's
blue
true.
hole.
I understand where there's a hole, there's a goal, but somebody better start fucking elaborating.
blue hole.
I think the blue hole in the
Now,
Keys.
is it cold or does it make
think
you
she's-
sad?
Big Pine. Sorry, Big Pine. She's talking
It's
about
a Big Pine Key. I have been
Mhm.
there.
Okay.
She asked me about that before. It's a beautiful place. You need to go up there, Huck. It's like an island paradise in Big Pine Key up there.
Oh,
And
hell
believe
yeah.
it or not, it's a lot like seeing it in Belize. The difference is just, outstanding with the color. But yeah, she's correct. Blue hole up there is really beautiful in Big Pine Key. But
Yep.
the blue
That's
hole in Belize is amazing too. It's like a really deep ocean. If you look on it, if you
It is
Google it
scary,
later and you
Rachel.
look it up, it's like a giant, perfectly circular hole in the middle of the ocean. You're like, what's real dark blue? And
Yeah.
I figure like
Oh, wow.
Godzilla's gonna come
Yes,
up and get you out of there.
Godzilla's gonna come out of there one day. I'm
It
waiting
is
for
really cool.
Wait, so
Something.
something's gonna come out of the perfectly circular hole in the
Yes.
Yeah. And grab it. See, there we go.
middle. Picking up all
Yeah,
the
Jeff's on his
facts
game.
and-
Jeff's on his game.
Oh my God.
I got some sleep, man. I was going on about 40 hours. I came straight from work to the airport.
That's great,
This
Mandy.
morning.
Yes, that's cool.
And
I'm up in Tampa.
I got into
Like, I
Tampa
will
at like
volunteer.
4:30, something like that.
So you're in Florida now? 'Cause he
Oh,
was in Arizona last time we were live, right?
Yeah, I'm still. I just came home for a
Vanessa.
couple days.
Okay.
Come on, Vanessa.
Stuff
Think
kind of
first
around
some
the
skirts,
house.
Huck.
I'm gonna tell you now, I've been missing the hell out of Tombstone.
That's
I
awesome,
have.
Jenny.
I have.
Believe it.
I'm missing the desert.
Yeah, out
bad.
west. I
Desert's
told
awesome.
Huck before we
That's a
got
happy
there.
place, man.
Oh yeah.
I told him,
I'm
I
up there
said,
every
Huck,
day,
we're gonna
mostly.
go here, dude, and you're gonna be. Let me tell you, man. When you leave, that desert's gonna be under your scent. You're gonna want it in a syringe. You're gonna want to shoot it all day.
Yep. I want to
I
snort
do.
some desert sand off
All
Huck's
day.
naked ass.
But you know what I
love
told him?
it so much. What's up?
You know what
Allie?
I told him? We're supposed to go back in June for the herp, right? So we're supposed to go back in June. I said, let me guess. That's the month that's going to make me hate the desert, isn't it?
June's not bad. It's August you got to watch out
It
for.
won't be
August
too
is the worst.
bad.
July, August. July is probably the hottest, but it's a toss up.
Oh my
Well, we're
God.
putting that stuff together now. Let me cut in on that real quick so I can say that. Marissa's leading that up, but we're putting together a lot of the. It's going to be on June 6th, 2026, at the Phoenix Herp Sanctuary. It's going to be presented by the CSF, the CRF, CSF, CRF, CRC. There's so many different
It's
names.
not
that run
serious.
that.
It's not
CIA,
connected at all
the
to
FBI.
CRC. It's not
It's
connected
it's
at
a
all.
CSF. I don't know what that stands for, but it sounds like we're going to be arrested.
CRF. I don't know why people keep putting an S in there. It's CRF.
It's because
Who gives a shit about the letter? Does it matter?
It's
to you?
Crocodile
the crocodile-
Research Foundation.
So the
Okay.
good part is, listen, here's the good part, Huck. Let me get to
You
it.
do this all the
It will be
time.
presented by the CRF, the
Why
Crocodile
an S
Research
in there?
Foundation. I'm just trying to be a little
Every
funny for Marissa because she's got so many abbreviations. I mean, my company's abbreviated as HEF, so I should have a red robe and a.
So
and
a
thing.
doc, all the abbreviations matter.
Yes, Doc, CRF.
Okay. I just want to make sure I keep that in mind, you know.
so
But here-
okay. Hold on. So in Belize, I have a nonprofit known as the Crocodile Research Coalition, CRC. I then started up a little over a year ago a nonprofit in the United States based out of Florida, and it's called the Crocodile Research Foundation, so the CRF. So
Nice.
but
There it is.
it's now going to expand, and there is, I probably shouldn't talk too much about it, but we are creating something that people can go to that would be known as, because the nonprofit is going to be different than the facility a little bit. I know this is getting a little tedious, but anyways, that's CSF. But the Crocodile Research Foundation, the CRF,
Agreed, Judy.
are now going to be hosting an annual fundraiser every year to
By
raise
SAS.
funds, and we are going to have it at the Phoenix Herpetological
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
But it's going to be
PHS.
called SAS. It's going to be
And so
Scales
when
and
it-
Scutes.
Yes, it's going to be
Oh
called
my God.
Scales and Scutes.
I'm
SAS.
quit. I
You-
quit. I'm
But
quitting.
here's the deal.
tomorrow,
Let me get to
Marissa.
this. Let me
I'm
get to this.
done.
But the good part is the folks at the Phoenix Herb Society, listen, if you're in the Arizona area,
So
you know,
done.
go to their website, you know, try to book a tour if you can, check it out. They're amazing. They have every imaginable thing over there as far as reptiles go. They've got some of the coolest things you'll see. They really do.
Beautiful.
They've got animals with capybara. We were playing with the Quadamunde. There's so many cool things. But what I want to tell you is that it'll be hot. And the crocodiles will be a little more active, and they do this great feeding show off this deck. They got the big salties that jump up, the big saltwater crocodiles, and take feed, and there's going to be a lot of good stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to be there. Huck will be there. Hopefully, Jeff will be back in town. I know Marissa will be there.
What was the
I know
February 26th?
Nope, it's going to be June 6th. June
Oh,
6th.
June 6th. I'll
Yep.
come out for it. The desert
we're-
man, it calls me.
We're going to be there. So we're all going to be there. We're going to be stayed up at a place up there. I think Marissa will be staying with Debbie and them. Huck, she told me today that she's been looking for a big house for us out there, so there'll be a house for us to stay in. We'll be close by. We'll be probably doing some meet and greets with people and doing a whole bunch of stuff. There will be once we release it. Someone asked if
Oh,
we
we're
could
gonna
pin it.
need a few days out there, bro. I'm not going to Phoenix for one day, man. You're not
We're
gonna
not-
do
we're
that
not-
to
we're
me.
not-
I don't give a
we're
damn how hot it is.
We're
Like,
going.
I'm-
We're going.
I'm
We're gonna
going
head
to Tombstone. I'll
Yeah,
go
we
by
all are gonna head to
myself.
Tombstone.
That's
I
right.
haven't
Now
been
we'll
there.
call that girl. I'll call that
I
girl
don't-
Tony back up and get access to get in there so we can go into the nighttime again in Tombstone.
Boo
Have
Hill
some fun.
gravesite again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That was
definitely do
fun.
that. And we're gonna be like, you know, doing as many fun things as we can. We're gonna be there the day before Friday. Huck and I'll be there on that Friday, which will be the 5th. We're gonna have like a dinner meeting. We're gonna have people. She asked if we could post it. Somebody asked if we could pin it. This is a live stream, so I can't pin it on a live stream. But when we get the exact dates, Huck will pin it. Huck will put it on his page. I'll put it on my pages, and we'll put it out there so you know what's going on and what we're gonna do. And it will go up. And once one of our other partners is done, it'll go up on Eventbrite, and then the tickets will be for sale. You'll see where they are, and they're limited, man, because it's not, once that goes up, you're gonna get some tickets because they're gonna go like, and then you can't get in there because it's just there's only so many people that can fit in that event at that time. So we're gonna try to do a larger meet and greet event. I believe Marissa on Friday night, so that it'll be at a bigger venue. She's on a bigger venue, so we can bring a lot more people. But as far as the actual Herb Society, that's gonna be
Yeah,
there'll
that's
be a
gonna
cap
be-
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
There'll be
we
a cap.
would
And
And
fill
Huck and
the
I went
parking
through there.
lot.
We had a blast. Huck was
It's
riding tortoises,
it's
all kinds
small
of-
there. It is. It's like we would stuff that parking lot 10 times over.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yep.
they would have to limit it, absolutely. But there was, like I said, if we're all over Tombstone, it's not that hard to find us in the middle of Tombstone. I promise.
But the night before we're gonna have like a dinner. We're all gonna hang
Yeah.
out with the people that come in, and they'll be able to get with us and hang out with us, and everybody we can kind of do that. And some people might just want to come Friday, but it's gonna go quick, man. And when it does,
It's gonna go quick.
Amen.
it is. And we're already getting people chomping at that are in our side of things, like even in the animal world and in the entertainment field, we have that coming in. So I know a lot of Huck's people are gonna want to come out there, and I know Jeff will be out there, and Jeff's people want to hang. I mean, so there's gonna be a lot of shit going on for sure.
Amen.
And I'm sure once we get done in Nashville, it'll be a lot more crazy too. Once we get out of there, and once again, Huck and I will be down there with Ant and Blake Reynolds and a bunch of dudes from
Control's gonna be out there. Kentucky Kendall's gonna be out there.
yeah,
It's gonna be,
it's going to
a
be
whole lot.
big. It's going to be the 28th through I believe the 1st. We'll be leaving, so
Yep.
we got a lot going on. Hopefully, we'll be over at Kid Rock's the restaurant out there. I'm excited to eat some food in Kid Rock's restaurant and see. And I guess he's supposed to drop in possibly, so that'd be kind of cool. We're going to check out what he's got going on. But I'm really interested to see what his restaurant's like and his food, man. I
Amen.
mean, he's kind of
He's a little bit trashier than Huck, so it should be a good time. You know,
Just a little bit. Just a
just
little
a little.
bit.
I mean, he's just a little.
bit. Don't
I
take
mean,
all my
listen,
thunder
I
now.
would live in a trouble wide trailer, a 4 trailers put together, and he called it the trouble wide with the biggest deck. Well, I thought that was the coolest. And he wrapped it in camo. Can you just imagine living in a big camo trailer out in the desert and fucking doing your shit? Listen, I would do it.
I can
So,
imagine.
it would be fun, wouldn't it, Jeff? I would take
Hell
4
yeah.
double wides and stick them together like he did, and he had one of the trailers was like a studio, but they were all together, and he called it his trouble wide. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, man. I really did.
That's
I think he
awesome.
still has that, as a matter of fact.
He probably does.
At this point, it's probably what he lives in.
Yeah, so all that stuff's should be posted. You want to follow the Built to Eat, and Huck, we got to start posting that too on both pages. So a lot of your people that are from Facebook, we do a lot of it on Instagram, and
Hey,
I know Huck's got a lot of people on Facebook, so we're going to start trying to cross over so the Facebook crowd sees it too.
I know, man. Look at all these new people in here. They all must have followed Huck in and left the door open.
Oh yeah, they were in. We had them in. They love Huck, and we've been doing a lot of stuff, and we got a lot of people.
We got some fabulous paranormal shit coming up, man. We got the Miles Barker house coming up. I believe Britt's got a whole bunch of stuff planned for us down in Florida, even. So,
we're going to be doing some shit. I hope so. I'm excited.
Crocs.
The Crocs.
I mean,
at Flamingo.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing that. We're definitely going to take them down and see some wild crocodiles.
Oh,
and
man. You ain't seen nothing till you see some freaking, what's it called, American crocodiles
about the eat me and shit. Hell
yeah,
yeah,
they won't eat you. Nah, they're really awesome, my friend. Nah, they're really good. Really
yeah,
good.
you can stand right over. They don't pay us much mind.
Hey, your guys' balls are massive. All of you. You two ladies especially, big old balls. That's all I got to say. You're 100 pounds wet riding the shit out of these things. No pistol on your hip or nothing. We've had this talk. I done told you need to go. Jeff's a bigger boy. I'm just saying, y'all got big old balls. You ladies are just fucking nuts. Because here it is. How many times y'all seen the video? What do they say? Look, it's a white woman. She's going to say, I want to touch it. That's what they do. They want to touch everything.
And the funny thing is Marissa's not really a white woman just because she acts like one. That's the whole thing.
She's
as pretty as minority as you can get, from Mexican to indigenous. I mean, there's no white in there anywhere unless it was.
There's some cracker
insertion.
in there. There's some cracker in there.
The only whites in there is good insertion. But you got just. I guess it depends on the side of California you come from. You know, you got the Valley Girl side, and then you got.
I am from East LA.
What's up, Brian?
Like,
what's
how
up,
much
SA?
more Latino can you get? I am from.
Yeah,
East
I don't think
LA.
she was allowed to hang out after the street lights were on. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't get that. She never got that. She went to college.
Oh, and were you educating people, is you?
I got my master's and my PhD.
That's what
Good
I
night,
said.
Sammy. Have a great night.
The abbreviations matter to her. The letters. I want it all. I want it all. I done paid for this shit. Okay.
I always tell people, because there is money out there. I never.
I like that. There was a whitey in the woodpile somewhere.
I got it all paid for.
A whitey in the woodpile. I love that, Daniel. Love it.
Hey, Huck, I just wanted to point out that you got a new follower that started following you about a month ago, and his name is Brian. So he likes you a lot, man.
Let's go, Brian. Thank you.
Brian.
Welcome.
Give him a nice.
What's
little
up,
shout
Brian?
Out. Show the
Let's
respect.
go. I love it.
Michelle.
I love all my peoples. And that's why we're going to start doing what we're doing. We're going to start bringing you guys a whole lot of stuff. History. Start bringing you guys a whole lot of paranormal.
I really, listen, we're going to, I think there's going to be a few of us, and we definitely got to bring on guests because, Jeff gets just as high as the rest of us. But we're going to do something that's going to be like a stoned history show.
Yes, we are. We've been talking about we've been talking about high history.
Yeah, we're going to be doing something like that, man. I've already put that into motion. I've already locked in some names, and we're just going to rip out, and then we're just going to ask each other stuff. And we can do all kinds of topics, man.
Well, it's not even that. We can go anywhere and do history and just be stoned off our ass when we do it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we got to travel there. We
See,
absolutely.
Jeff's with me, dude. It don't matter. Like, all we got to do is smoke out. We all go together.
Historic battles. Stone.
Yeah, we could go watch his Gettysburg or some shit baked off our ass. Who cares?
Full of booze.
I don't remember where I was, and Jeff's like, I went to the statue, and it was somewhere in, I want to say Boston, I think it was. No, Was it Boston? Salem? The British are coming or whatever.
Oh, Paul
And
Revere's
Jeff's like,
podcast, that was right by
man,
my
he's like,
apartment.
Jeff's like, if you look at that statue, the building
Paul
on the left, the 3
Wellman.
stories up on the right, that's my old apartment right there. I'm like, he's like,
Up,
right
brother.
there. It was pretty cool. He's like,
By the old North Church.
Yeah,
Dude,
Paul-
yeah, we could do that. We could get
Paul
paid to go to
Wellman.
Salem and look at the history of the witches.
Paul, what's up, bro?
He
said
Colorado.
Colorado
That's
High.
right, dude. That's right.
Totally go through all the history of the witches while we're all
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
based
dude.
off our noodle, dude. That's what I'm
We
saying.
could-
Like,
yeah, we
there's
could
so
burn
much
one at the
history.
stake while we
Oh,
talk
there
about
is.
the
There's-
witches. Not a
yeah.
witch, just one. There you go.
You believe
I'll-
this bitch got fucking like?
I'll help give you guys the research for you guys to just read off.
There
Yeah,
you see,
there we
that's what we
go.
need.
There we
You're
go.
right.
Like,
Yeah, so
Copy that.
there's been a lot of
Wild.
people. So Brittany and I do a lot of work in paranormal. So Brittany's actually been on some great shows. She's worked with the Osbournes. You can see her in the Night of Terror with Jack Osbourne. And what was the name of the other show you did with Lovato? You were with Demi Lovato too. You and Demi Lovato did one.
Yep, Unidentified with Demi Lovato. Yep. we
Yep,
did that
she's in
for
on that. So we
Peacock
decided we
NBC.
grab Huck and everybody else involved and do some paranormal because Huck's kind of doesn't like it but likes it. So we really
I love horror. Don't give him that. Don't let him tell you that.
paranormal. Like where you walk in a room, something tickles him, and he don't know what's in there. He's
I'll
out.
talk shit though. I got into it. in Boo Hill, man. Like me
You
and that
did.
spirit
You
was
did.
throwing down. I don't know why he
You
thought he
did.
was fit to talk to me some type of way, but it don't
You
work
know,
that way.
That was so fun to watch him be like, "What'd you say?
Yeah.
Wait,
Did
what'd you
you
say?
call
wanna
me
come back-
boy?
You want to say that again? Do you know who I? What? Do you know how old I am? Do you know what I've been
God. Let me
through?"
tell you something, Paul. Let me tell you something, man.
I was
You
like,
and I-
"Oh, I gotta
You
be
know who I
ready
am?
for
Trip
this."
to Alaska. I think some of the best grass I've ever had has been Alaska.
Oh,
I
man,
gotta tell
Alaskan
you.
Thunder
And I'll
Fun.
tell you, whatever Canada's got up there, it's called pink
See what
kush.
Jeff
Let me
knows.
tell you something, man.
Old school.
That
Yes.
pink kush
Colorado
in
weed.
Canada it comes out kind of pink, and that shit will knock you sideways. I thought I was on DMT. I didn't even know what the hell hit me with that. Thank
I don't
God
mind
Justin
it.
was there. I'm like, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
carry me
extra.
back, man. You're gonna have to carry me
Brian,
back.
Brian
Got back to us on
commented.
set.
Brian commented paranormal with Huckleberry. That would be great.
Yeah, I
I
put
would
that
agree,
up.
Paul.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be
Or
dragging
with,
him out there.
with Brian. Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
there's gonna be plenty of moments where I'll be screaming like a schoolgirl, and then 2 seconds later I'm talking shit. I'm okay with that.
I don't know if you guys have been to the Winchester house, but like that's where I have had some crazy experiences when I've been there, like grabbed, scratched, all that kind of stuff.
I like all that stuff. I hope so. Grab
That's crazy. You know what's interesting about that is like I had friends that worked there, and I remember my friends surprised me when I lived in California, and they're like, "We bought you tickets. We're taking you to the Winchester house." And then when they bought it, it was on. I was like, I can't even go. I'm like working that day. We like literally drove all the way there, and by the time we got there, they were closed. And they, of course, like gave us a rain ticket for the whole. It was a big fiasco that my friends were trying to surprise plan for me. But it's interesting when I was talking to people, it's very rare that there's like attacks in that house by any of the spirits. They hear people and hear people working, and they've heard like gunshots. They've heard all these types of things connected to the family of the Winchesters. But it's a very small pool of people that have been like physically attacked in the Winchester home.
I actually had to tell because I'm in California, and so we would do these trips throughout California, and we'd going to San Francisco or whatever, and so we would make a couple stops at the Winchester. And I had to tell my mom, I'm not going back. I'm not going in. I was like,
Wow.
Yeah, when I was little,
That's
I was like,
crazy.
nope. But the
Yeah,
craziest,
sometimes your
like, I can
imagination
see
runs away
Huck's
with you a
face.
little bit.
The craziest experiences I've ever had were in Scotland and Northern Ireland. And
Oh yeah, 2 places I probably won't go.
I woke up and I showed my roommate. I had these crazy ass handprints all over. I woke up like it was
You sure someone didn't like
there.
spike your drink and just go in there?
I
Right.
know, right?
Sure,
Right.
I
Now,
thought maybe
Their
someone
hand
dropped
size.
one of those little white pills in the
I've had
Irish
my
drinks.
hair pulled in this one area where there was a bunch of witches in Scotland. My hair got pulled. I was like,
Oh, so now she's talking about her hair getting pulled and spanked and bruising, and
I
then
know,
trying to blame it on the
right?
ghost and shit. Get out of here.
I know,
Get
I
the
know,
fuck
right
out
over
of
there.
here.
The ghost is
Not
like,
even
"What?"
try
That
that
sounds like a
shit.
slow Friday night. I like it.
however, I would like to get you guys out to Virginia City, which is one of the oldest haunted cities, and it was incredible. That I would love to get the two of you guys out to, and
I'm
I have a
guessing that's
lot
in
of
Virginia
really
somewhere.
amazing good friends out there that would hook you up.
Well, we're going to
and
be
it
in
would-
Virginia
it
in
would be amazing.
I was gonna
Not
say you might
Virginia.
want to tell
No,
them
no,
about
no. Not Virginia. This
Convention.
is in Nevada, Virginia City. We're talking about
Virginia
the
City,
true
Nevada. I
hustle.
thought it was in
The
Virginia
true
City. I
hustle
thought it
and
was in
bustle of the
Virginia, too.
Cowboys. No, Virginia City, Nevada. The true hustle and bustle of like the Cowboys, the era, all of that. Like that is the true hustle.
That
and
would be
bustle
really
up there,
good
the
to see.
silver and gold. It's an incredible town. I can tell you that town is in a loop in some form, and it is. That was
Where's
the
the
first
Cecil Hotel?
time. That's the first. Well, it depends. That's
Craig. I'm sorry.
I love
already
Craig
read a
Warren.
song.
oh my god.
I love
Want
it,
my
Craig.
hair pulled by a couple of
Craig
witches. Me
Warren's the
too,
shit.
bro.
I love Craig. I'm glad you're
Listen,
here, buddy.
Craig, are you talking about some succubus action,
broomstick,
Craig?
two
What
in
are
the
we
cauldron,
talking
buddy.
about here?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They were talking about choking and clawing. I'm like, I can do it out the claw, but a bitch can choke
I
me a
know,
little bit. Just a little bit. I mean,
What?
Yeah, well, we'll
No.
go to Virginia City then. I think that
Oh
would
no,
be.
you totally should. Like if my friend Aaron was in the comments or even on the show, like the other producer on the show, like we went in to preset my test things for the episode, and we had somebody walking behind us, and
Thank
we
you.
could hear the heels in the dark. And I just looked at her, I'm like, Aaron, somebody's walking behind us. She's like, I know, I hear it too. So we stop, and Aaron and I are like nose to nose, and all of a sudden we're like, hello. Like we just kind of like sit on our breath because we're like, we just know. And there's actually footage of us like that we have. And it's like her and I are stopped between the second and first level of it's a 3-story the Washoe Club. And literally between our face, this woman goes, hello. I mean,
where
right
was this at?
in front of our face in Virginia City in the Washoe Club. And she like not present. And Aaron and I look at each other, and I had a cue ball, a white cue ball. I freaking chucked it. I was like, no, Aaron, freaking right in my face. She said, hello. Like
No,
right
I
there.
lost my shit.
All day. It was constant activity, constant movement. We were recording.
I've been to Jerome.
We had Jack and Kelly and Chip Coffee were on the 3rd level, and it was just the 3 of them and one filmographer, and the rest of us were on the 2nd level listening in. And literally above us in the room at the back of the house, and there on this side, furniture was moving, and there was nobody there. Like full blown, like moving furniture above our head. And then you'd hear boots, and then you'd hear the furniture move back, and then everybody would just stop in production and be like, "Everybody's hearing that, right? Yeah, we're getting that on all booms, okay." Because everything is freaking moving around us, and there's nobody right there. So it's a crazy.
The best
experience.
part of that, Brittany, the best part of that, God rest his soul, iconic hero to me, but Ozzy Osbourne, when he took it back to his dad,
Yeah,
to talk to Ozzy about it, Ozzy was just ripping that up one side down the other. He's like, but Dad, he's like, oh, you guys were on drugs.
yeah.
He's like, no, Dad, no,
No.
awesome, dude.
No.
Awesome.
My favorite was when Jack was explaining to Sharon, and Sharon was like, "Oh, that's the girl that believes in something I just can't understand." When I was trying to like talk about my theory,
Yeah,
Jack was
that's
like,
that girl. Yeah. Ozzy was
Sharon's like,
that girl.
"That's
Yeah.
that girl that I can't understand." Like, I'm sorry. I get
you
really
did the
into
you did the
quantum
powder
physics.
stuff and
I'm
everything.
sorry.
Yeah, and then there was
Yeah.
little Chip Coffee.
Yeah, Chip is so Chip's. the
There was an
shit.
actor
I love Chip. He's so funny.
that reminds me of Chip Coffee. He was like, was it the
It's coffee.
remember-
It sounds like
was
a
it the-
morning talk show host.
it does. It was like
I know.
but it was like there was a
Chip Coffee.
movie and he was
I
like
didn't
maybe
know.
he was in the Puppet Master.
And now the
Do
weather.
you remember that little
Maybe.
guy, Jeff, in all the little horror movies? He's like, you gotta let me in. I'm cold and hungry. He
Yeah.
reminds me of Chip Coffee, dude. Period.
Yeah.
Isn't it horror?
Chip would probably laugh at that. Chip's
But
sense
wasn't
of
it funny?
humor
It was like a
no
Puppet
joke.
Master or something. Remember?
It was the Puppet Master. I know who you're talking about.
Which
Yeah.
one was it? The
He,
Puppet Master?
he actually did a
I'm
he actually did a
hungry.
ton. He used to make a loop of that when we saw it.
Yeah,
When we saw that movie, I was at Troy's house and we watched the movie, and then all of a sudden Troy had it on rewind like 3 times. Then he was repeating it. We were all dying
Yeah.
laughing on
I'm
the
cold.
sofa. I was
I'm
crying.
hungry.
So he would do
But
that
that's who
sometimes
Chip
when he come
Coffee
to the
reminds me
house.
of.
Yeah. Chip is like the shit though. Like when the cameras are off and it's just us, he's freaking hilarious. Like you just the shit that comes out of his mouth, and he's like, "Sorry, somebody." had to say
Anytime
it."
you're
I'm like, I
around with a so-called
freaking
psychic.
love you,
Okay.
Chip.
I have
But he
my-
liked
I have my
messing with.
sentiments on psychics, but I
but
think
he
it's
likes messing
funny.
with people too. Like, because everybody knows he has the ability, right? But like sometimes he just likes to just creep people out, even though there's nothing. So like he was in the hotel and he's like telling this lady, he's like, oh yeah, well, somebody just walked in the room behind you and walked by. Maybe they knew you, maybe then they're like, what? There's nobody here. And then he's like, I'm just kidding. There's nobody there.
Yeah,
Nobody
St.
see
Augustine's
nobody.
awesome.
Like he just was having so much fun.
What's
with
up,
people.
Poking
Chad?
the fucking
Good to see you,
bear.
bro.
Great.
What's up, Chad?
He's just
I need to
great.
get out to you again, Chad. I was just talking to Jeff today. I need to get out and see you.
There's so many haunted places that
You know,
are
what
like
about
so good.
You know, but people haunted
somewhere like
sometimes
the
too. Huck.
Chelsea
Let me
Hotel
clarify. What's that? Speak
in
up.
New
What's
York?
that, Jeff?
Chelsea Hotel.
Okay.
Bunch
That's a
of
good one, too.
rock stars died or overdosed or were stabbed and killed. Sid Vicious, etc., etc. Supposedly a lot of shit going on there. See, that would be fun.
We should.
Getting haunted by old punk rockers would be
Yeah.
vicious.
I
Yeah.
would like that, especially Sid. That'd be great. But, you know, a lot of times, Jeff, what I was going to say was we'll go to places and, you know, they'll tell you that it's haunted and all this and that. But usually it's just a lot of, you know,
Oh, yeah.
tourist shit where they try to get you to come in and do it. And it's like, you know, I don't know. I
Yeah,
never made a
everywhere you
profession out
look,
of it.
there's a ghost tour somewhere, right?
Oh,
Yes.
dude, fucking
So
Boston.
overdone.
Insane. They're
so
everywhere.
overdone.
I was gonna say we don't have those in Belize, but everyone kind of just knows what's haunted or not, especially with the temples. One of the resorts I work at, they
love the
literally they built on top of a Maya burial ground, and they're having issues at that resort. Prana Maya, Troy.
No shit. They're gonna have
Right.
issues when you build on top of a place you shouldn't be
You live
building.
in East Granby, Jenny.
There have been issues. There have been issues. Like they talked to me about doing a
Well,
cleanse
what
at the
happened? What
resort.
happened there? I mean, that's like just a big resort. And did they build on
Yes, the
something?
Lizzie
How were they
Borden
allowed
house.
to
They
do
built-
that?
For Daniel.
They built, so they didn't realize that this used to be an ancient burial ground because the mangroves had taken over. So it just would look like mangroves, like trees. Like
Oh,
it's
so they
not.
didn't
Like,
stop
even-
it though? They didn't stop them
But-
from doing
but
it? They're
you-
like, oh, let's preserve it. They just let them bury them on there. Listen,
Wow.
if you're a ghost and you're pissed off that somebody built over your burial ground, that's like being pissed off when you take your sneakers to Goodwill and you see somebody wearing them on the street the next day. Like you're done with that shit. All right, you're not even there anymore. You took them off, so you don't need to be getting pissed off. I didn't feel shit there.
You took
But-
off your ghost sneakers and brought them to the good.
Yeah. That's
See,
right.
I'm
You took
just
your
not a
sneakers to
bel-
Goodwill.
I'm
Now
just
you're mad
not-
someone else is wearing them. Who cares? You're dead. So build something on top. Dig me. I
True.
want to be buried with cool stuff. I want someone to dig me up in 1,000 years. Like, guys, watch.
I just don't believe in and I hate saying that as a paranormal investigator. Like, no offense to the paranormal investigators out there listening, but I'm not a believer that like you're just kind of like stuck here afterwards watching in a loop in your own home and you're just like, God dang it, Betty, I'm walking back through a wall that wasn't there 10 years ago when I died. I just don't like
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And I can't see, old Aztec chief coming out of the woods being
Oh,
like,
yeah, I've been
Yeah,
there.
damn
for
it.
well, a lot of that though has to do with like you have the type of ceremonies that they do. It's one of those that if the land is disturbed, it stirs up the spirits. And so here the thing is that in Belize there's a belief that you have 9 malevolent spirits and 9 malevolent spirits.
Right.
I can't talk right now.
That 10
And
times
so
fast.
the thing is
Yes,
that
Corey, I agree.
when you desecrate some type of burial ground and all that, it actually wakes up the bad spirits. And so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
no shit.
necessarily the spirit of the person that was buried there, but it's because of the disrespect. It actually
Right. That's right.
Because the
CJ.
fucker just decided to build a house on my forehead. Yeah, I'd be a little fucking angry too.
So
That's-
it's because
you
you've disrespected the land, you've disrespected the culture, and so it's not necessarily the person that was buried there. It's like the spirits of of nature, of the gods. Like you anger them, and so and like the stories I've heard from the Prana Maya people. It's like like they hear things getting moved, and they go into a room, and like it's all So that
Well, let me tell you this, Huck.
they asked me to go in at one point to do a cleanse and stuff like that.
How'd that work out?
I've
He's one
done
of the
cleanses of
housekeeper.
houses before. I've done
You done cleanses of islands
Hey,
because
Smiley.
somebody decided to park a house
What's up,
somewhere
Smiley?
where they
Well, not
shouldn't?
that. But there was they ended up getting which is way more.
I'd like to hear
much
that,
better
Paul.
than me, but they ended up getting a woman. It's the last woman or last person on earth that was actually taught by a Maya shaman. So she came in and did all her stuff.
How'd that
I haven't
work
really
out?
talked to anyone since. Because it's like I go in and out of the resort. I don't stay there. So it's not like I've like really tuned
I
in.
wouldn't either,
Did
bro.
some things here and there before.
I would
But,
stay there.
Yeah.
That place is
Sounds
dope.
like the plot of every Scooby Doo that I've ever
Listen,
seen.
though,
First
Jeff.
of all, built on the ancient burial
Jeff.
ground.
Jeff, when you walk in this place, man, like for to give you an example, like if you go to Belize, it's like if you go to Belize City, it's like I can't even talk
CJ.
on the air about what Belize City's like. But once you get down past that and you get into
it's like
Placencia, it's beautiful.
Los Angeles in the 80s.
But listen,
Nice,
then you
okay.
go and they're like, oh, she's
Turn
like, yeah, we're
crack
gonna go on this
epidemic.
boat,
Got it.
right? Here comes this open boat, like guys like, coming over on this big long boat with a stick on it. And Mercer's like, yeah, we're going over to this big place and we're gonna go. You get there, like you pull into this little thing, and it's like this diamond in the rough. It's like this
That's cool,
$1 million, multi-million dollars booming place with like big marble floors and fans going everywhere, toucans flying through. Like I'm painting a picture, like you go outside, there's like they got the beach out there, infinity pool, and this big bar and these rooms, and the rooms it's all built like houses, so it looks like you went into a multi-million-dollar neighborhood and you get to stay in these different houses, and right, so it's really only people that like big celebrities go there. So they don't give a fuck
It's
that they
like-
buried on those people because they didn't shut it
I was
down,
gonna say,
and they
that's
still
kind of
take money.
people
They're
that
like,
would
fuck
definitely
those Mayans that are buried there, that little
build
runts.
on top of
We
a
don't
burial
care because they're
ground.
gonna make our dollar. They'll have to get happy under this marble floor.
Plow that
Stay
shit
down
over,
there.
put some concrete on it, and let's
Yeah,
live
but
there.
it looks nice. Now they got a nice marble thing.
Yeah,
So put some
until the
little
freaking
memorial in there.
Skeletons start coming up through the floorboards.
God, it would be amazing. They wouldn't be very big though. They'd be about 3'8". You can just kick them over.
It's true. They wouldn't
I don't know if you've ever seen
very
Mayans. When I walk around there, I feel like I'm in third grade. Hold on, guys. Let me hand you some lunch. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like Marissa. I mean, I'm like, oh, I feel like a Jolly Green Giant, dude. Like it's amazing to me out there when I go
I
there.
heard they're all little people there.
They are, dude.
Are we really
They
going to be
are.
giants when we go?
Believe
Yeah.
Oh
that.
yes, you'll see.
So it's a whole island full
It's
of
funny
fun-sized
when they
little
check you-
objects?
When they check you at the airport and you put your hands up like this, they got to reach real high. They're like, "Let me feel your chest." It's like a little kid
Just a
reaching
full
up. What you got there,
dolphin.
man? It's in there, boy.
Ask my following. I told y'all I would do a midget. I told y'all I want to do one for the
Oh,
second
these
that's,
are
time.
that's on my
midgets.
bucket list, man.
But
Oh
Right,
these
so
are
my
Belize-
these are just
God.
The odds are in our favor in Belize, right? I haven't had none
No,
under
because-
4'11".
no,
Dude, I
4
have
foot
a hard
11 's
time
No
getting a
way,
regular
because-
sized person.
bro. A midget Belizean would be a foot tall.
Well, anything under 4'11" would be breaking the record that I currently
I was
hold.
gonna say the waitress I had yesterday
Oh.
was like 4'10", and she like
Damn.
not a midget. But
Bro,
like,
I'm
she's
telling
just-
you, even
they're
the
just
guys
tiny.
too,
The
man.
Maya are tiny.
I could
Yeah,
actually
they're
be a
little
tall
people.
person for a change.
Huck, that's a strange bucket list, man. I think I learned a little bit about
Jeff's
that.
Now
got
I
the
know
same
why-
bucket
Oh,
bucket list I do.
100%.
There
He's
has
got
to
the
be-
same bucket list I do. Troy's got the same-
I was a teenager. I had
kidding.
You
a
think
midget.
Troy
That
wouldn't
is
do it? You
every
think
dude
Troy
I
wouldn't do
know.
it?
This is
I
gonna
know
Troy
sound
it'd be
might
weird.
do
You know
it
what?
and
You know what,
not
Chris? I
Chipotle.
hate to do this.
film
We're
it.
talking about this on the air, but for me, it would be like, listen, I worked in a bar business for a long time. I had multiple opportunity, and I remember when our MC was having sex with a midget, or I'm sorry, let me be correct because I don't want to get anybody pissed off. Had sex with a little person in the
Oh, I
fruit
thought you were
room,
gonna say fuck the midget.
and I went in there. I went in there, Jeff, and I saw these little feet kicking, and it looked like a baby, and I can't. They got little legs like babies, like a little newborn baby legs. I can't do it, man. I don't think I
Man,
could.
I'm sorry. If you
I
can't,
just
I don't
think
care
so.
how old you are. If you can't touch the ground on the toilet, it's a little weird.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
be,
don't
like,
know.
at least 3
I gotta
feet
tell you,
tall.
Huck, I don't know, man. I think that would be a little for me. I don't know.
I've
yet,
seen
'cause
some
I've seen
fucking
some.
hot ones, bro.
Oh, dude.
Well, then
Midget
you
the
should
midget?
definitely. But these
Yeah.
little people in Maya, listen.
They're not hot in Maya. Mayans aren't hot. Are
Yeah,
they the
I'm gonna
fugly
put Marissa
ones?
on the hot seat on that one.
Marissa's probably the hottest thing on that island.
Well,
We've got some funny comments going.
It's
in.
okay. I got some fun
We're
size to
gonna
play with. It works for
Science.
me.
Definitely strictly in the name of science.
It's on top of CJ.
I'll find the hottest one on the island. Promise you that.
I'm
Danny
taking
said
the
we're
second
politically
hottest
I
one.
think
correct
Huck, if we
in
keep you in
here.
a wheelchair, That way you'll be the
Hey,
same.
Oh
we're gonna
my
take
God.
them- hey,
CJ
Forrest, we're gonna take them to
said
me and
their
you.
little sausage fingers makes everything look big.
No, it's,
Golly, these
well, listen,
comments.
guys, listen. All right, listen.
Lori,
Y'all remember the scene in
Y'all
Deadpool?
following these comments. Come on now.
Y'all
What?
remember the scene in Deadpool when he lost his hand and it started to grow back?
Yes.
And he was
Yeah,
like, I bet it
little
feels huge
fingers.
in the hand. Same fucking
Yes,
thing. Yeah,
it
same
is.
thing. Same thing. Yeah.
Calm down. Calm
Thank
down,
you,
Craig.
thank you, Craig.
Go take
Craig
a
needs a
cold shower.
shower.
Calm down.
Go
Calm
take a
down.
shower, Craig.
Oh my.
No, but it's a really good place. You know, we're a lot of stuff. We get away with a lot of stuff on the Motley Croc show because it's all just humor. We're just joking around. The people are great there, but they are just very tiny. There's a lot, you know, and it's interesting because I was telling Marissa this is a true fact. Like, there's a place there called Sandbite. I don't get into too much of that place because Marissa will not like that. But
What is this place?
Sandbite is a town there, but it's like,
An interesting town.
it's very interesting. Let me explain to you. So, like, if you were to go to the urban parts of the big cities in the United States, you got, like they've got that hip hop look, pants hanging down, big
No.
shorts, hats like this. Hold
No.
on, underwear showing, hanging off the dick. Yo, what up, playa? That kind of shit. Like, you're gonna get robbed and beaten, right? I mean, that's just like it's like going through a trailer park with rebel flags. If you're a different color, you ain't getting out. So, but you go there, and they'll walk up to you. Hey, man, you need a hand? Hey, how do you like that? Friendliest. I'm not like Marissa. Why are they? Because she's like, well, because they see the videos and rap
They
videos.
see
They think that's what
because
they think that's what you're supposed to look like if you're black. So
Yes,
they
That's
dress
crazy.
like these urban thug people, but they don't act like it. So if you
Not
were
at
to fly them over here and they would have went down, they'd get their ass, they'd beat the shit out of them in the city
Oh, yeah.
because they wouldn't even know how to act. They just dress the part.
Yeah.
Bro,
Wow.
it's like if we all moved to Germany and we all dressed like Nazis.
That would definitely be ironic for me.
I'm just saying, right? Would be for you, Jeff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what
Yeah.
they're dressing like does not fit their personality.
No.
That's wild.
No.
So they're a
It's
bunch
just
of Carltons. They're a bunch of Carltons that dress
They're
gangster.
Carltons dressed like
Flavor
let
Flav,
me
too
think.
short. Flavor Flav, right?
Yeah, Flavor Flav, yeah.
Or Too Short. The old school rap stuff, where the hats to the side and like they'll pull
Giant
one
clock.
pant leg up and they'll wear like Air Jordans polished and they try to keep them clean and their streets are dirt. So I mean, it's like really hard to keep them.
Listen, I
mean,
would
Marissa knows I'm
find-
not lying. God bless it.
listen. I would pay money. I would pay Marissa to walk down and literally do this and be just all of a sudden out of nowhere just start singing and be like in West Philadelphia, born and raised, and just like I just want to see her
Marissa
do it
doesn't
like
care.
walking there.
Marissa always
And then
tries to
like
stick
hat
us in
tilted
places
all
like
the
that.
side. I know she would. I
then
want to
you'll
pay
go-
to like
hey, hold
film
up.
that. I would
You'll
do
go
it.
to a bar, and I'm thinking Marissa's like, "Hey, we'll go down
So
to this
right.
place. It's a nice restaurant. There's a little bit of food there. They got drinks, and it's on the beach." And I go in
That's a
there, and
nice
there's black guys wearing grass skirts with dead turtles all over them, beating on turtle shells, and that's their music. Oh, what about? I'm like, what is this? What is this? And she's like, oh no, that's a different tribe that lives here in the island.
Garifuna.
Now I will say their music was
Oh,
really
I mean,
great.
they look like they came out of the Garifuna tribe. Like, there's nothing normal. It's big turtle shells and shit. I'm not making fun of it. Like, that's
it's
their
legit.
thing.
That is their thing. It is legit.
Yeah,
He's
there's bones all
100%
over the shit.
true.
I'm like, man, I feel like I'm on the Disney cruise right here, dude.
Disney cruise
Pirates
ride.
of the Caribbean cruise.
No, the Disney Jungle Cruise, like, what are like, hey,
Oh, I love
the
the Jungle
cannibals are here.
Cruise,
Boom,
dude.
chicka, bugga, bugga,
I
boom,
get
chicka,
that
bugga.
hippo
And they
every
got turtle
time.
shells going, and they're screaming something, and everybody's dancing. Marissa's dancing. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just sit here and drink a Coke.
I didn't dance. What are you
I saw you dance. You dance every time. And then when it quit, you went up and did karaoke.
Oh, hell
Oh,
no.
so you
Oh,
don't
that was
understand
like
the
the
irony.
next
No,
night.
you-
That was
did
the
you-
next night.
How
No,
much
you
did
don't
you
understand
drink?
the irony.
How
No,
much did you
hear-
drink, girl?
No, listen. You
What?
heard jungle
She
music.
loves karaoke.
No, but hold on. Think about this, Jeff. Let's go back in our time when the song came out by Journey, Faithfully.
Oh
And-
boy.
So they're going, ooga daga digga booga ja, and they're singing boom, baka chicka boom, chicka baka chicka boom, booga booga booga. And they're like, oh, karaoke. So she's like, Highway Run. I'm like, she goes on this journey right after that set. And people are like sitting there like, oh, this is nice. They don't even know what to think. They're like, oh, it sounds good, but they don't know what she's saying.
Somebody wrote that song. It's an original.
Yeah.
I
Highway
just wrote
Run.
it.
I'm like, look at her go, man. We're doing some Journey up in here.
That's wild.
Right after whatever that booga booga stuff is.
Oh
Whatever
my
it is.
god.
I'm not trying to be mean. I just want to sound like it's like boom,
No,
chicka, bucka,
no,
boom, chicka,
it
bucka,
just-
bucka, boom, chicka,
it's-
and they do the things with their legs, make I shit on them, and they're shaking grass around and dead iguanas. It's crazy, man. Like I've never seen anything like that in my life. But it's interesting, and that's why I want you to go because you got to see it. I mean, it's just
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
I think Troy needs to be the official, like,
Ambassador
Don't
to
worry,
Belize.
Hallie. They'll
yes,
film it.
ambassador for Belize, because how he
I
describes
do not.
it
I'm
is
just telling you
amazing.
my perception when I go there.
At least for your location, because like people would want to come just based off of
I
how he
know.
describes it.
Telling
They'd
you
be like,
guys,
I
you will
gotta see
not
this
be
for
let
myself.
down. You will not be let down. And you know what else they do? It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Good night. I'm
No,
like,
oh
Marissa,
my
why
God,
are they
that's
saying
not
that? She goes,
true.
Troy, that's
That
what
is
they
true.
say. Good night is
Wow.
like saying hello in America. I'm like, oh,
But in the evening or nighttime,
Evening.
when you're passing someone on the street, you go, good night, good night.
they say good
Good
night to
morning,
everybody. I'm
good
like,
morning.
motherfucker, it's 5:30.
I was gonna say,
Wait,
if you do that
wait a
here,
minute.
people be like, go to sleep already.
Yeah.
What's up,
If
Sage
If I walk
Pup?
by, good night, Jeff. Yeah, I'm turning in. Good night. We
Good
don't
night.
do that at
Good night.
5:30 when we're walking by people. Good night.
But it's just like
I just want to
saying
fuck them up. Good day.
good night.
Good
Good
day.
Thanks,
night.
Lynn.
Like just saying like hello, you just go good night. You know.
So we got an island full of polite gangster midgets
Yes.
and fucking Mayan burial
Oh,
grounds that are pissing
And
off
don't
fucking
forget
resorts.
all the cool bugs, bot flies,
Oh, God,
raging
no.
bugs,
Oh, you brought one
No.
home with you,
smoke
didn't you?
shit.
Did it hatch?
He
The
did.
Yeah, I
only-
did.
And
I
it
grew
did
all the way
hatch.
to a fly.
It
Sure
did
did.
hatch.
Oh my God, that's
He let it
And
live in
I
his
grew that
back
bot
until it.
fly. and
I can't believe
I
you
was
did
like,
that.
Baby.
Listen, I went through it because Marissa's like, just go for it. I'm like, man, he's fucking me
Yeah,
up. So
because
about a month in,
I told him if a woman can grow a living thing for 9 months, you cannot be like, don't be a pussy.
Thanks,
let
Lynn.
it live.
yeah, babies
But
are
no, listen,
unless-
I didn't want. First of all,
Unless this thing dies and it gets into his bloodstream, that's a complete. That's not the same.
You'll be fine.
Well, that's
no,
a
you
little
won't die.
different.
If anything,
A little
dude,
different.
if anything, it increased my honestly, God, it increased my immune
Have a
system.
great time at the session, Sage. Good job.
100% increased my immune system. 100%.
Yes.
It's really an interesting thing
Having
because it
parasites
secretes.
increases immune system.
It does.
Yes.
It secretes like an
I just take
antibacterial
vitamin
fluid,
C.
right?
It's so much easier.
and then a numbing fluid. But when it was first feeding on me about a month and a half in, I'm like, dude, it would wake me up in the middle of the night, chewing in my skin, underneath my skin. I'm like, no, I'm going to do this.
And
Then
he's
I
like,
got
I
to
can't
like
do
him.
this. I was like, yes, you can. You can
I'm
do
like,
it.
all right. Then I felt bad. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm not
Jenny.
going to kill him. It's
Throw
not
it in
his fault.
back.
He didn't know. It wasn't his fault.
Nope.
I've got videos
Nope.
of it, Huck. I'll show it to you. He would
it's
stick a
awesome.
snorkel out of my back, and he would breathe, and he would go back in. Right? Well, listen. When he came out, he was the size of a nickel. But I got to tell you something. Greatest experience. He went out. I got him out. He came out, and I didn't know it. I found him in the house. I'm like, dude, he's out. I got to find him. So I finally found him. He's like creeping across
his
the floor,
back,
and
Greg.
he was almost like kind of a grub worm with this cool face.
Like
and
a
so
grub. Mhm.
he crawled out. Then he goes into the sand for almost a month and turns into a fly. Doesn't eat or drink. He just lives for 2 weeks. So I kept him alive as long as I could, and I froze his little body. But his name was Bono. But
Yeah.
I would do it again. It was
Yes.
like one of the coolest things because I actually got to like him. I'm like, my buddy's back there.
That's
I'd feel
What's
him move
wrong
around.
with
I'm like,
you?
come on, get
What
situated.
the fuck is
Yeah,
wrong
I'm
with
doing
you
that.
people?
Get situated.
Don't say
Yeah,
you
I'm on
people.
line and
Don't
throwing-
include you people.
I
in-
was-
This is your fucking clique.
That's my brother. I don't have a choice. That's my
I
brother.
just met these people on the way in. I don't know.
Listen,
Jeff,
support my brother. I support it. It's not that I, it's cool.
for everybody who just heard this correctly,
Okay.
Like a little
he-
family
he-
member.
he bred a bot fly, is it?
I grew
In
a
his skin.
botfly.
He
But
grew
listen, hold
it.
on a sec. You guys are missing the best part. So
The best
the
part,
best
Miley's
part
like,
about that is how it happens.
Like a
You
grub.
got to imagine that a botfly sits on a branch. It
Oh.
waits for a mosquito to fly by.
Yes.
It flies out, lands on the mosquito in midair, lays eggs, and flies away like a fighter jet.
Mhm.
When the
Mhm.
mosquito lands
Like
on you to bite you,
refueling,
the eggs
jet.
fall off and crawl into one of your
That's what I'm
pores.
saying, Daniel.
Yes. No, it's
So
a
it's like this.
wound. It's a wound usually. It's a wound.
But it wasn't a wound. It crawled right into whatever was. I mean, I didn't have a hole
And
there. I
this
think
is
it-
in Belize.
And so
Well,
it's
it can happen in Belize.
It
Oh
can
yes,
happen.
dude, that passport. I ain't worried about that fucking passport. Not even a little bit. I don't even want to leave the country
but
no
here's
more.
the thing, Huck.
It's
Here's
gonna
the
show up
thing,
in like a
guys.
wetsuit and a
I
fucking.
I know where
growing into my
Troy
skin.
got that botfly. I know where he got it. And
Yeah, the waterfall.
I'm in the same vicinity, but I have had twice where I did get a botfly, but my immune system killed it. So I haven't been able to actually procreate like Troy. I haven't.
Well,
been
that's
able
because
to
you're over there
live
eating
life
goodies and stuff,
like
man. You're building
Troy.
up a tolerance to
And
it.
I'm really mad because I want to know what it's like. I'm like,
It's
I
amazing.
bet you
Listen,
do.
I would do it again. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Look, he's
I
like,
have
bet you
animals
do.
and I've done things that no one's going to get to do in an entire lifetime. So I
Right.
watched this thing called Monster Inside My Body, and they made it sound like this
Inside me.
horrible, scary thing in this woman. I'm like, dude,
it's not that
listen,
bad.
It's a
it
horrible.
wasn't that bad. You got to be my
thing,
friend.
man.
I'm like,
Let
I
me-
kind of miss him. So
I
I would
think we
feel
need
back
to
there. I'm like, I
clarify.
felt like I'm lonely now. He's gone, man, because he
I
kept
think
me
we-
going. He
I
would
think
just
we
let me
need to-
know he was there here and there. I loved him.
Yeah, he's
I
so
think we just
funny.
need to clarify for the listeners and for the viewers. This to get a botfly, it's like very few and far between in the sense of
Yes.
us traveling
Yes, it's
down to
very
Belize
rare.
and getting. It's
You're
very
special.
rare.
Right.
So for those of you thinking like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go now, or oh my gosh, now I've
Yeah, I'm
decided
just
I'm not
fucking with
going to
y'all.
Belize. That's it's so rare to have this happen. And
The
Troy has
only
been to
thing I
Belize
think I got is
so
from
many
Marissa's
times.
house.
It was just an exciting moment because it was the first time, and so many times he's been there.
No, it was
They're
Marissa's
field
house.
people.
Swim up your urethra. Do they have those in Belize? Because you know.
Oh,
Don't
no.
piss in the water though. Don't
Yeah,
do that
no.
shit.
No. That's in the Amazon. You're fine. You can piss in the water here. You're not gonna have a fish swim up your penis and put out
Yeah.
its spikes. That's in the Amazon.
Okay, so
Yeah,
all
we'll
y'all
try
heard
that.
that. All y'all heard that.
You can
She's
piss in the water
nasty.
in Belize.
She's fucking
Rick-
nasty. She
Rick
just told you
has told me
bitches
that
to
I can-
piss in the water. She just told you to piss in the fucking water. She
Go to a
pisses in
fountain
the pool.
village
She's
square,
fucking
man, and
nasty.
Just let it ride.
So there,
You're in the river. You're in the lake. You know everyone does it.
You know
Like,
she pisses in the
whatever.
pool, right? You
Oh
know
no!
she pisses in the pool,
I
right?
don't like
Only in
going to public
Belize.
pools. No, public pools. I don't like.
I don't
doing
even get in public pools.
that. No,
I don't
because
either.
especially because
I
you
am
know
doing
it.
all that other
I've
stuff.
raised a lot of things, my friend.
No.
Hey, I've shit in the street. I've shit in the creek. It don't mean nothing to me, none. I don't
Shit
care.
freak.
Literally.
Creeks and streams are different. It's gonna keep going down. It's just
Oh yeah,
keep flowing
once
out.
I rinsed my ass out was
Fish
a
are
waterfall.
happy. Yeah, fish are happy. You've made
There
somebody's
are botflies in
day.
the States, but the botflies in the
good.
States don't go after people. They go after animals here. So a
Yeah,
lot of dogs get them and
animals.
stuff. It's a little bit different. But what I was going to tell you was, I believe it was at Marissa's house because I would go out at night to smoke and I had my shirt off. Where she's talking about the waterfalls, I didn't take a shirt off. I had my shirt
He
on
didn't.
and I rode a
That's why I know
four-wheeler.
what you're
But the
doing with
only
your shirt
time,
off.
Brittany, that I
True.
went out there is when we were out there.
That's true.
I went out on the balcony at night and I got stung a couple times by mosquitoes. And I'm telling you, it was at Marissa's house.
That's great. So now I can't even be naked at Marissa's house? Fuck
Nope.
out of here, dude. This
Well,
is
what
why
if you
I
get
that
can't
a
one? You
plan?
don't want to get one in a bad spot. I
Was
would be
this a
naked,
plan?
not with them flying around. There's places I won't
Bullshit.
raise one, Huck.
Oh, a
Wait,
ball
no,
botfly.
Was this on the itinerary?
I know. So
If
no,
you can raise a
Troy-
botfly in your ball sack, you're a fucking god. That's all I can tell you.
That's
It's a very,
amazing.
it's like a
That
really
would be-
roomy apartment.
Right.
That
Ain't
would
no
be
long stroking
insane.
in Marissa's house.
That's how you're
Question.
gonna one up me, Huck. Grow it in your
Does
ball
that-
bag.
Does that fall on the list of
Sack
things
fly.
on the bucket list?
I know.
I mean,
getting a
it's
botfly
quite
in your
small.
scrotum.
Yeah.
Oh no, butt naked in Marissa's house might be, but not a fucking botfly in my ball sack. That's for sure.
No, you
Well,
don't want that.
This
You don't want it. I'm
itinerary
telling
is
you,
so
bro.
strange.
Fucker sounds like he's in there eating.
Oh, you
Fucking
feel
good.
it. I've done it now. I've raised them. I would do it again. If I got another one, I would do it again.
I bet
That's
you
so
would.
funny.
It's not going to be as special the first time if you just go ahead and do another one.
Yeah, now you're just
Yeah.
a whore.
Yeah, I want another
You're
one.
a bot whore.
We're
I've raised
just,
another
I'm gonna
little guy.
call Troy. Troy needs to be called Papa Bot, and just
Papa
let
Bot.
him just get another one.
Like a
Just
rapper.
Papa Bot.
I thought I went
mean,
again.
Papa
I went
Bot.
again, and I didn't get it. I went again to Belize after that, and I never got another one.
He
no.
could be
Well,
the
I
gang is
mean,
fine.
right now you're coming here for like next month,
Maybe.
and then
Maybe.
possibly, depending.
No,
on
like twice. Like I might be coming twice. Just depends on what. Yeah, it depends on what I can do. Yes.
yeah. But
Might
so
be
there
coming
you go.
twice.
You
It
have a
depends
couple
on
more
what you can do. I
chances.
just want to make sure that I got that down.
Yeah, I'm coming more than once.
Too old for that shit.
There's
I
no-
think that's for Huck.
Me and Jeff are gonna work y'all over real good. You don't want this smoke.
I just need a rest after.
Woo!
It's all
If
good.
I
Yeah,
was a
listen,
smoker,
I would
you know,
definitely do it again. It would be something I would do again for sure.
y'all know I'll do almost anything for a laugh. You guys have seen me do some stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah, I got to draw the line at being a host.
No fucking
I don't know,
shit.
Jeff. I think you might be kind of like, you know what? This is kind of weird. I think you could pull it off.
Oh, I'm sure I could. I'd do it in my stomach.
And then you'd be like, you know what? That was pretty dope.
From goddamn, what the hell's that movie? I'm blanking now with Schwarzenegger.
Which one?
Blue Skies on Mars.
Oh,
Total Recall.
Total Recall. I'll do it like Squatto from Total Recall. You got to grow it in your stomach and have it kind of sticking out.
Oh,
And
yeah. Or like Spaceballs.
I think the only time I would terminate it, and you could terminate it early, right, is if it gets like in your face or somewhere around your face.
Oh,
And
yeah, I would take it
the
out,
easiest way to do it is just a little piece of tape with some oil or Vaseline, and it'll die within 20 minutes, and it comes out.
Or you can put, or what they do here is
Do they come out?
on fire.
Yeah, they just, when they're little, you don't even know it. It just kind of comes out.
Yeah.
If you kill them when they're bigger, it comes out when it's bigger. But by then, you should just totally do it.
Is that just suffocating them? So they
it
just die?
suffocates them, or
A
what
buckfly
you
was
can
right on my
do-
shoulder blade, right here on my shoulder blade, right on the back of my shoulder. I could reach over and I'd be like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on, dude?" I'd tickle him a little bit.
Right?
He'd start moving around.
I thought it was lower in your, like more lower.
No, it was right here, right on the bottom of my shoulder blade, right there,
Oh, okay.
Man.
Oh,
right on my
Wow.
shoulder blade, like right on it. Because I used to
Little
put him on the wall and
buddy.
go cut that. I say, cut that out,
Yeah, no.
and then he would stop.
we
He
enjoyed the
started moving, and I
videos.
put him
We
against the wall. I
enjoyed
go,
the
"Stop it
videos.
right now, dude! Stop it!" And then he would stop moving. It was funny.
We definitely enjoyed
Boy.
the videos of the little guy popping out every once in a while. Say hi.
Oh man, I got some good ones. It was cool, man.
And then
Yeah,
when he was born, brought into the world.
I was really sad because I was taking a shower and I'm like, I don't feel him back there anymore. I'm like, oh fuck, he went down the drain. That's bullshit. And then I went back downstairs and there he was, just crawling across the floor, like, God help me.
That's a good thing that you found him, for God's
I
sake.
found him.
Jeez,
Yep.
that's crazy.
And I put him in the little sand thing in the window and I watched him grow and he walked around there for a while, made a hole, and then he just came out as a fly. It was really cool, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Straight up.
I like really
Metamorph.
cool things. I was going to name him Jeff
That's
Goldblum,
fascinating.
but I decided.
Oh, for the fly. Yes,
Yeah.
that would have been amazing.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what,
a
Jeff
little,
Goldblum?
that's a little too
If
close
you
to my
had
name,
done
Jeff
that,
Goldblum.
first of all, if you had done that and tagged Jeff Goldblum,
Yes.
he would have loved that.
Exactly.
He finds that stuff so fascinating.
Yes.
He would have
Let me
loved
answer.
that
Let
and
me
been
answer. Let me
honored.
answer. Does it hurt?
Jeff loves that stuff.
There were a few times that it hurt, right? And your second question, or it feels weird. It feels weird more than it hurts. You get
It only
used
hurts
to
the
it.
first time.
When he gets a little older and he starts biting into your skin at first, before they
Mhm.
learn to release that. Once they release that the numbing medicine out of their
Yeah.
body, you don't feel them anymore. Not in that aspect.
Mhm.
They literally release like a Novocaine.
Yeah.
I
Right?
literally have the creepy crawlies right now under every
Mhm.
inch of my skin.
And you got to remember, guys, you can't pull them out because they have spikes on their body that's aimed
It makes it
backwards. So if you
worse.
go to pull them, you cannot pull them out.
It
Damn,
causes
they
a
make it
really bad
scary.
infection. It causes a really bad infection.
Why
Yeah,
does
so I
everything
just
down
let him
there
do
that
his
can
thing,
get in
and I
your
never
body
had
have
any
spikes
problems
so
at
you
all,
can't pull
man.
it out?
Fuck yeah. Just let him finish. And it won't
Just let
hurt.
them finish.
Oh,
Hey, it's
fuck.
better when you let them finish.
But I got to tell you, I like odd things in the
Oh,
world. I like to be able to do very
Jesus
crazy things that people don't normally do. And, you know, like,
Yeah, grow a
I bet
fucking
you there ain't
fly.
anybody here in
No.
this whole panel that I've actually hung Marissa over a boat by her ankles while she grabbed a crocodile and pulled it out of the water.
Yes.
Ain't nobody else done that here. So if you got to get into stuff, you got to get into stuff.
Yep.
You know, there's things you got to do. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
no
like,
doubt.
you know. And they kept driving the boat. I'm like, you're killing her. You need to
My
stop the boat.
hair got stuck in the
Stop the
mangrove.
boat.
And so
Stop
I'm
the boat.
holding on to mangrove. I like hand caught.
And her
it was
headlight
like
got
a
stuck by a
2.5
mangrove.
It was a 2.5-foot crocodile. My headlamp started falling off, and I'm like, Troy, and like I
Heard that
feel
smiling.
he has my ankles, but I need.
But
a
I wasn't
hand
driving
over
the
this
boat.
croc. I need a hand, and I'm hanging over a boat. I have a croc in one hand. My other hand's holding on mangrove, so I just don't fall in the water. My hair's stuck. I've got a falling headlamp, and I'm like this. I'm like, Troy, get the croc.
So
then
I
he
have
has-
one now. I've got her by one leg, and she hands me a croc. So I'm holding her over the boat with one leg, and I hand the crocodile to the guy behind me. And then I pull her. I go, we got to back up now. And as they backed up, I let her down slowly because if I would have dropped her, it would have been horrible. I had to like let her lay down and then turn her and bring her back up onto the boat.
My back was a U shape, and I was like, thank
Yeah,
God
she was
for
scorpion.
yoga. Like, thank God for yoga. Like, I have kept up my flexibility from my dance
I'd have
days.
snapped
Yeah.
in half.
So you're really flexible, huh? Good to know.
I'm very flexible.
Good to
Ah!
know.
But yeah, that's what we do, man. And I just don't. My whole problem is the only time I bitch Like I'll raise a botfly, but I don't like getting dirty, man. And that water down in that muck, when you bring them sticks up, it's like you put your hand in straight shit. I can't stand that,
it's
man.
stinky. It's
So
stinky.
there's a video of me. I'm like, smell my finger. If you go to my Motley Croc page, there's a video of that night, and it started out real nice with the sunset. And by the end of the night, I'm like, oh, you think so? Smell my finger.
Fucking nasty bitches. All of
But
you.
you know, you
All
gotta get
of
dirty
you.
sometimes, man. But
Stop
I mean, you
dropping
gotta,
the all.
This is y'all backyard. I'm just visiting.
That's what the botfly said.
This is some stuff y'all be doing.
Nah, you'll have a good time. You can stay on the boat. You can just watch. We need a videographer.
Yeah.
So
I-
you can film.
need
What's going on?
someone
What's that
filming
over
the
there? There's
whole
been some
time.
times, man. I mean, there's been some big crocodiles, and we're in kayaks and shit. I'm like, that's a big fucking crocodile. out
Yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a morlets.
In
A little bit
kayaks.
different than an American, okay? American
Yeah.
crocs are pretty fucking gentle animals. They're like, can we just go? Like,
So who's got the gun? I
I
can
don't
carry the
know, but
gun. I can
we
do
don't
that.
carry a gun. He's like, hey, can we
Yeah.
go? And then you get this damn morlets, and that motherfucker run right up and try to take a dog. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe a 6-foot animal trying to come and take a Labrador. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe that dog, man, or that croc.
We're
He
just
ran right up.
Yeah,
Me
vicious.
and Daniel were standing there, and she was talking to the owner with the dog, and he's like I'm like, here it is. It went, and I looked down. I'm like, he's right here. It's right here, Daniel. I'm like, Marissa, I'm trying not to scream. I'm flashing lights. It was my bad. I should have grabbed the treble hook at the time, but it was like a child's fishing pole, and it was just a big mess. And I
Child.
I mean, it wasn't
Well,
a shark
it was
pole. You really
police.
need a shark
I-
rod with treble
Which
hook if you're pulling a
reminds me,
croc
I
in.
forgot. Someone's gonna donate a like a really good fishing
A shark
pole
rod.
because-
You need a shark rod.
Because
Yeah.
while I was in Italy, our good rod got broken and
Right.
it was supposed to be replaced, but it wasn't. And so, yeah, we've just had the little fishing rods, but it's not like I had an emergency lately. So,
Little freshwater panfish rod for a giant crocodile.
That's what it was, bro. It was a brim rod, and we had a fucking treble hook the size of my hand on it. I'm like,
All the way over.
let me try to swing. So here I am. I'm like fucking rodeoing it. When you try, and I'm like, don't do it, Daniel. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I go, do not miss, because if you miss, that croc's never gonna forgive you, and we're never gonna get it.
Yeah,
Do not
we're
take
done.
that shot until you know. And
We're
we needed
done.
it. So we had a shark rod though. We probably could have had it. But that dog fought for its life, dude. There was blood all over the goddamn ground, all over the rocks, up along the deck. But I saw it come out and saw it limping and shit, like it was in war. But it made it. That
Yeah.
croc grabbed her.
Damn.
Fisherman.
6-foot croc grabbed her. I was like, man, that croc. And that, sure shit, I'm like, that's morlets, dude.
Hell yeah, we still don't carry a gun.
But that dog bit its face because its whole nostril snout was
Yeah.
flipped up. So the dog, that's what made it let it
The
go
dog
for sure.
went down swinging.
He did,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
never died. He got out, man. He got out. He was
Oh, he
like,
lived?
you know,
You
Yeah,
know,
he's doing really well. He's doing really,
Wow.
really well.
he
How
made
many
it. And the
stitches?
neighbor, I guess, was a doctor, and they knew how to stitch it up and bandage it real quick. So they
Yes.
actually fixed the dog.
I was gonna
But
say,
the
how many
people that
stitches
were
did we
there-
get?
It was people, ignorant people, dude. That's what it was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
wait,
just
it is,
right on the
man.
water and they let
their
dog out.
Like,
Like, there's
ignorant people and
crocodiles in there.
crocodilians. Trust, I know. You know,
God,
every
I'm like, what?
alligator
And
is
she's
15
like, well.
feet long, and it got into my pool or my pond or my puddle.
So here's the deal, Jeff. This lady watches TV shows from Louisiana and fucking Florida. So she's going, right,
Yeah.
which is a training call for alligators. Has nothing to do with crocs.
Right,
They're in the
right.
middle of the night where it's dark. Marissa's in the front of the kayak. She's in the back of it, putting her hand in the water, going,
Ooh.
Oh
who
my
the fuck?
God.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and then I was getting mad. I'm like,
Idiot.
I know we're in Marissa's turf, but I'm going to rip this lady's ass if she keeps doing dumb shit because, like, all right, I'm not just going to sit here. And I'm like, you got two options. You can put a fucking shock collar on that dog and put a perimeter fence so it can't get near the water. Or you can put it on a fucking leash, or you can kill your dog. It's real simple.
Yeah.
That's what you can do. It's your fault. And then she's like, well, they didn't know. I go, well, then they need to do their homework because this is terrible. You know what I mean? I did as politely as I could,
did a
biting on
good
the corner
job.
of my tongue because
You
It's
did
a
boy,
crocodile.
I wanted to rip that ding dong.
No, but
head
that
off.
ignorance
Diplomatic
though on the
polite. I
boat
would've
with you
paid
guys is
good money to see
dangerous.
that.
Like that's not you can't
then-
do that.
And then you have, really cool spiders out there. And then you have the guy
Love
come out,
spiders.
and he's like this big, tall guy, real round, pink from drinking all day. God damn, I'm glad you came out here. I was worried about it. I told him some bitch down there beside me. I'm like, you're not any better, jackass. Why'd you fucking tell him then if you knew? You're calling us all hours. You're calling Marissa all hours of the
I was
night.
going
You're
to say something.
putting the dog down. That's what it was like. He's like, well, golly be dang it. I'm like, well, we don't get that damn thing out of here. We throw rocks at it. And they're like, I'm like, why? You built on the water. You're
Yeah.
from Canada. I know they don't
geez.
have that there.
Alaska. They're from Alaska.
That's even worse. I've been there
Yeah, I'm
too.
pretty
Don't
sure they
like
don't
it.
have crocodiles
Don't
in
care.
Alaska.
It's cold and weird up there too.
It's cold and weird.
Except they got good marijuana up there, Huck. Just saying, it's called Gas Monkey, and it will light your
Yeah,
fucking
that means
crickets,
gas
dude.
monkey.
I like it.
Me and Justin got it. We got our other partner high. That motherfucker couldn't even get to his hotel room. I had to carry him upstairs. He's like, I want to smoke with you guys tonight. I'm like, a little. And I told him, don't do it again. Justin's like, oh, yeah, just hit it again. I go, Charlie, I don't think you should do that. And all of a sudden we're talking, and I see Charlie like staring, and he goes like this with his hands. He's going like this. I'm like, oh, man, he's fucking.
You got
He
him.
goes, I think I need to go to my room. And he's like dragging his fingers down the wall. He's like, I can do this. God, how far? I go, bro, it's 4 doors down. He thought it was like the Million Man Walk. By the time he got there, he's like, remind me to get a room closer to the lobby. I'm like, it's 4 doors down, Charlie. It's okay.
In a wheelchair.
We just have to get off the elevator. He was on the elevator and it's like freaking him out. And he said, I don't ever want to go that. But I told you one was enough. He goes, yeah, I should have listened. I go, man, Justin, because me and Justin would get flat ripped, and then we try to film the TV show. And they're like, can Troy and Justin be high every time? Because they're nicer, they're more cooperative.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because
That's how. If I was recording shows, I would be baked every time.
oh,
Just a lot of
we were
lies, dude.
baked. We were baked, and we were in Arkansas. And this guy's talking about he saw a monster wearing overalls come out of the damn water, and this crocodile monster took his drill. I was so high when I heard that. I look at you can see it in the show. I look over at Justin like this, and Justin's looking. I was like,
Yeah, the whole thing isn't on in the show, but yeah, that was a very interesting.
I watched
when
Lost
you see me
Monster
look at
Files.
Justin, they left that in the clip when me and Justin looked at each other, and they stopped it right there. And they're like, okay, so next time we're just gonna have Brittany and Charlie ask the questions, and we're gonna do some filming in the water with you and Justin because you guys are too. Because Justin's like, you're a liar. Right off the bat, this guy's like, I saw Bigfoot. He goes, yeah, I think you're lying. We can't say that, man. We can't say that.
Episode's over. That's it.
God.
You're
The
lying.
only guy, that guy was a tell-him-tall Indian. He didn't even know what color. That Sasquatch was 5 different colors in 4 different interviews. He didn't know what he's talking about. The only guy that got me a little bit like, I'm like, you know what? Was that guy when we were in British Columbia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was solid about what he said, and he's like, this thing looked like a gorilla, and it threw a goddamn rock at my boat.
Mhm.
And it's like I was in its area, and he goes, that thing moved across the land, and I couldn't even hear it walking. And he was dead serious. He goes, I said, well, would you ever, if you could, he goes, I wish I never would have saw it, man. Never. He said, because now I don't even like to go down there at night. I'm scared. I don't even want to walk in there. He said it ruined
wouldn't
the
either.
whole outdoors for me. He said it ruined for me now. I used to take shortcuts through the woods and go down the river. He goes, dude, I don't even. And he worked at a packing company. He was a manager for a big packing company for the shipping crews out of Alaska. And he didn't want to talk about it, first of all.
Yeah.
But he was like, I wish I never would have seen it, man. He goes, I was actually with my girlfriend at the time. She freaked out and threw a rock. He goes, I know it could have hit me. But if you know anything about primates, they do that.
Yeah.
They will warn you. They'll bluff. They'll throw something at you. They'll
remember
get out
the
of here
cheese
before I have to squash you
shit
kind of thing.
thing.
So it was
Yeah.
everything he was describing was very it followed into primate behavior big time. And me and Justin were the animal specialists on that show, and so we had to pick that apart. And Justin has primates; he works with a lot of them, and macaques especially. And he was real skilled at it. So he was like, dude, the way he was talking about that was very like he really had to study primates really well, or that really happened to him. And he's like, I know it could have hit me. He said it threw it. I watched it; just threw the damn thing. And he said it came right to like, I'm going to hit you next time if you don't get out of here, kind of thing. And he was serious.
Yeah, it was like
and
the
I
warning
don't think he
shot.
was making that up. He didn't even come across as a weirdo. He didn't ad lib anything. He was just like, listen, and then this other guy that saw the thing in Alaska, the guy's like, I'm not saying that. He's telling the producer,
Oh yeah, our
that's not what I
surfer.
saw. That's not what I saw.
I really, really wish you guys could have met the surfer because I think
He's like,
him and
I didn't see
Justin
any
would
of
have
that. I
really
saw
hit
the
it
guy. I didn't
off.
see none of that.
Because it was really funny because they were like, ask him if he, I mean, the general question is, did you go back to the water again? Obviously, a lot of times, if they're real people, they're like, yeah, of course I went back out there, but I was a little more like on guard now because I saw something that scared the crap out of me. But with him, he immediately there, it was like, so of course Charlie's like, so did you go back to water the next day? He's like, well, yeah, I'm a surfer and I own a surf shop. Like, yes, I went back. I'm not. Of course, it was just interesting and it kept me on guard. And I've lived here for how many years? It was like from the 80s. And he was like, I surf these waters every day. I've seen submarines. I've seen this. I've seen that. He's like, this was not any of that. And I was like, as I was talking to him, he was so level-headed, and he very much was like, I'm not saying that because I actually own a shop here. People know about what I have seen. There were 3 other people with me that day who saw the same thing I saw, and I'm not going to say I saw something I didn't see. So you're not going to get that out of me. Like, he was like,
Which
legit.
I just think, listen, and
that was
later on,
respect for me, because that was a lot of our fights was I'm not saying that. We're
Right.
not going to say that. So to
Yeah.
But you
have
got
a
to remember,
witness
Brittany,
stand up for himself too was really badass to me. That really was cool.
you got to remember, Brittany, at that time, they were also talking about the discovery of a whole separate orca. That was a
Exactly.
different subspecies
Yeah.
that was a lot bigger. So there's
Mhm.
another group of orca killer whale that's a completely
Mhm.
separate species than the one we're used to seeing that live in
Yep.
that area. And
Yep.
they're massive. So when you, first of all,
And more
Telecom,
aggressive.
aka Shamu, when he was in SeaWorld Orlando, he was 11,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Get that into your head. So if you have an animal that's bigger than that and you're on a surfboard and it comes up, that's a goddamn dinosaur. I'm
Yep.
sorry. I mean, there's
That's
just no.
humongous.
Yeah.
That would be.
Mhm.
That'd be
And
some
you look like a
creepy
little
shit.
piece of snack and a
100%.
cracker. If you're
Oh,
on a
yeah.
surfboard.
Oh, exactly. And
You're
so,
like an
we do
hors d'oeuvre.
that.
Well,
so
and that was the thing, is like the way he described how this encounter happened. It was more of an observation. The species was
Yes.
whatever
Well, let
this
him
was.
watch
It
it.
was
Let him watch it.
observe. Yeah, like you definitely go back and see it and how he describes it. Like even for me, the moment he said it, when I was writing it down later, I was like, this was a species that was observing them. Not it came up enough on the shelf from where we were and where they were on the water bank, the shelf of that lip. It literally came up enough to turn to look and then go back into the water, which to me is just so fascinating. Something was intelligent enough to come up and observe, which gives the same type of mannerisms and thought process of an orca. So yeah, for
man,
me, it was really cool. But I also, on the other side of me, the other cool side of me that was like, or that was a megalodon. Like,
Yeah.
my brain is like,
Yeah,
please,
you don't
God,
want to be in the water with
please
that.
God, could
Yeah,
that have
that
been
thing
a
will eat your
meg?
ass. That thing will eat your ass. There's
Yeah,
no
I was like,
mistake.
please God, let it be a meg. Oh my God, that would have
That'd
been
be
so
Well, if you look at the
cool.
size of megalodons, it would have stunted what they thought they saw. I mean, megalodons
Well, yeah.
are
Well,
a whole
but
different
Oh,
you
you
know,
all
animal.
ought to take.
But here's the
take
thing
Tuck
though, with
down
the
to
with
Nokomis
this,
Beach to go search for some megalodon teeth.
but the thing is though, is the science of the megs, because I follow it so intensely, it has changed so drastically in the last 30 years that
Mhm.
the speculation now, and I'm not just quoting this out of BS, so I don't want to hear the trolls come out of the woodworks from Google Pros, that the actual scientists working with sharks are actually stepping forward saying it is possible that a subspecies of the meg could still exist because they regulated their body temperature and could shift with the different temperatures of the water.
Mhm.
And their speeds were different, and they're not related to the great white at all. They would have actually eaten great whites as like this is what
You
would
gotta
also
think,
sustain us.
how deep
So
is the
there's so
ocean?
much science with it. Yeah, it's just it's fascinating to me.
Yeah.
They actually could live in very cold water with ease. Like
Oh yeah,
with
but
ease,
they live in
as well
places
as
that we've
hot.
never
Oh.
been.
I have
We've
not. I'll
never,
look at that.
Yeah.
we've never been down that far. There's places
No.
we've never seen. To believe that there's not a possibility of
We
some
found
massive
here's a little bit of science for you.
monstrosity. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It's
had
just-
a
it's so
there was
cool.
a when we were in Alaska, there was a whale that was beached. Okay, and it was a Cuvier's beaked whale. They are the deepest diving whale in existence, and they dive over 10,000
know.
feet underwater.
That we
Yeah,
know.
10,000
know.
feet. That's the only whale that we know of now that is alive.
and
that
what's the
we've seen.
deepest we've
I don't
been?
think there's any. I don't believe there's any other whales out there because they come up for the air and there's but this one now, in our knowledge, there it's the deepest diving whale,
Brittany?
10,000 feet.
Brittany, what's the deepest we've
10,000
been?
feet.
As a hu-
Humans?
Yeah, what's the deepest humans have been? And what's the deepest ocean? I mean, that, do you understand? Like, do you see what I'm
Well,
saying?
the
Like
Mariana
this.
Trench. The Mariana Trench is
Yeah.
the deepest that
It's the
we have
deepest.
observed scientifically. That's the
And that-
deepest. But we know there are
What is that, like
deeper
8
parts.
miles? Is that like 8 miles down or something? That's terrible.
It might be more. Mariana Trench, I think, might be more.
it's
I can't
more.
remember. Yeah, I think it is
Right
more.
now.
Now, I know if we're talking drilling, we've drilled much deeper from the core ground of the ocean floor. Like I think it was China that broke that first, or Japan,
Yeah.
one of them. But scientifically
That's nice.
speaking, as far as humans go, I mean, the Mariana Trench is about as deep as we've gone. But if you actually talk,
36,000
if you
feet
go,
deep.
How
How much?
long? Jeff?
36,000 feet.
So as high as a plane flies,
so there you go. Yeah.
Mariana is deep.
Okay,
So,
so what's the
but-
deepest as humans have traveled? So we can observe. What's the deepest observation we
Well,
have?
I mean, with
We
remote
technically-
controlled vehicles, probably pretty deep.
we can go pretty deep remote, but we can only go down through certain submarines that are able to hold like 3 to 4 scientists.
Yeah, because it's gonna.
And that
it's
goes
gonna-
down several thousands of feet, but that's about max. I think it's like,
Sure.
I'd have to go back because I don't want to quote, but it's a certain degree that we ourselves within those submarines can only go so far. And then we release the robos. The robos then go down and do the work for us, and then they collect it back.
The subs, I think, they used to only go down 500 feet before they started imploding. And
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Well, they have several new ones that they
So
are
what is it,
working
Jeff?
on, but
The deepest non-submarine dive was a human was 1,096 feet. So imagine that you're like, I'm really deep, and they're like, nope, you got about 35 more to go. Keep on going.
You know, I mean, wasn't one of the free divers? That's without tanks. They can dive down 600 feet.
Yeah.
And then come
Pilot
back up.
whales will dive 1,000 meters, so about 3,000 feet.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, look up the Cuvier's beaked whale and look how deep it dives.
Yeah.
Cuvier's beaked whale.
Same
But-
guy
That's
found
what I'm
Cuvier's
getting
North
at is
Cayman.
that,
Just
you
saying,
know,
Jeff, you know about
But
that.
There's
but
so
when
much
we-
ocean we haven't seen.
But
Correct.
they know for a fact that the Mariana Trench is the only one documented as far
Nearly
as
10,000 feet.
observed
10,000
and documented
feet, Jeff.
and-
That's nuts on one breath of air.
and like actually critically
Wow.
scanned. But they do believe that there are other locations on the planet that are deeper than the Mariana Trench. They just can't get to it yet. So they don't know what lives there.
My
They
soul.
don't know what species could have
Godzilla.
evolved or adapted there through the shifting of the core of the earth and the disk shifting.
The abyss.
They don't know. But as far as we've gone, we've actually only gone 6 point, like, I think it's like 89% of the ocean people have physically actually observed and scanned and documented. So when you look at that, we have about 70% of our planet is water-based. The rest is land. So we have roughly about 64% of the ocean that we still is untouched. And we only look at as an observation level of the surface, but there are many ocean animals that don't need to ever come to the surface. I think it was in 2021 was the first time
Yeah.
we ever saw a great white birth ever
Earth?
documented birth ever in
Wow.
history.
Yeah, you
really?
can't keep great whites or anything either. There's something about them. They have to be. But here's another crazy thing. Like people didn't realize. I know people are going to make some jokes about it, but the sperm whale itself, you know, the shape of that animal's body, and the reason they would see them and they were really all scarred up, and they didn't realize it till not too long back in our lifetime, that they actually swim straight down and they grab the giant squid that live on the bottom of the ocean, and they beat them to death with those big rostrums on the ground, boom, till they kill them, and then they consume them. And then the tentacles of the large squid would rip down, and we're talking 35 feet long squids.
Wow.
Okay,
Giant
the
squids
kind
are
that grab
fucking
divers
insane.
and pull divers underneath them, kind of squid.
Yeah.
But they live at such a depth normally that the sperm whale swims straight down on them, and they actually sleep like this, like looking down. And then when they go down, they drop down, and they just slam them. Boom. But imagine the pressure at 5,000 feet underwater.
It's amazing that the
yeah.
bodies can adapt as they're going up and down in that different pressure. It's amazing evolution. And
On a single breath of air that they took from the surface.
That's crazy.
Utilization, it's
Yep.
alien-like.
They
It's
regulate
amazing.
it like our lungs, negative and positive pressure.
Unbelievable to me.
They're
Dolphins are also conscious breathers, which is crazy to me too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
there's an awesome account out there, and I have to go back through because I started following them. It's a team of people that live on the oil rigs out in the middle of the ocean, and they started feeling a little bit more comfortable talking about some of the weird things that they have witnessed being that far offshore, being that
bet.
solitary out there. And they said, when people talk about, like one of them said on their page, like when people talk about, we've seen everything in the ocean and there's no way mermaids could be real and all this stuff. And they're like, you have
Oh
no
God, here
idea.
I go with mermaids.
No, they weren't talking about mermaids, but they were quoting like what people have made like jokes and riffs of like, we know what's in the ocean. Science has proved. And these riggers that are out there working on the oil rigs that live out there for months at a time.
Don't use
before
that
they come
language on
back,
here.
they were basically talking about like, no, you don't understand. Like the things that we have seen out here, sometimes we're not even allowed to talk about it. We have to put it into like
an NDA.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so it's like what we see, you have no idea
You do,
what's
Brian.
out in this ocean. And they have scientific teams that come out there to do certain research on certain types of things in the ocean that even they're not a privy to know what they're doing there and why they're there. So it's really fascinating to hear these stories from these guys that are like, this is what we can say. So when you think closed-minded that you know so much about the ocean, you don't know anything. And it's like, we have to
don't
get
know
in that
anything.
water.
We don't.
They're like, we have to get
think
in that
every
water.
human thinks they know everything, man. That's just how
Yeah.
that goes. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know where you went, Huck, but you blacked out. Anyways, we're like an hour and 30 minutes in. I wanted to kind of wrap the show up and tell everybody thank you for coming out. Huck, I don't know where you are. You need to pop back in. He's with us. He's still in the bottom room. He's with us. He'll come back in a second. Somebody probably called his phone or something like that. Somebody probably called him. We want to wrap it up and have a good time there. I don't know what's going on with Huck here, man. Where you at, Huck? Where you at? Come on. He'll come back on here in a second. He probably got a call and he's going to come back in. But I definitely don't want to end it without him being here.
Craig is awesome, man.
I love it. I love Craig. I'm sorry about that, Huck. You probably got a call, didn't you?
Yeah. My son
That's
tried
okay.
to call, probably wondering where the hell I've been for the last hour.
He wants to talk to his son. That's all right. Talking shit. Listen, guys, we'll wrap up the show. We want to thank everybody for coming out. Y'all know to check us out and what we do on social media. Huck and I'll be in Nashville on the 28th. We got some stuff planned with Marissa, definitely on June 6th in Arizona. Hopefully Jeff's going to be out there too. Reptile Nerd. It's on the bottom there. It's been floating through. Brittany Barbieri. My youngest sister and I have a show called Lost Monster Files. You can see it on Discovery Channel, Amazon Prime, HBO Max, wherever you want to do it. Lost Monster Files. You can find us out there, and you can hear about what we were talking about today. And thanks for coming into the show and commenting and hanging out with us, because we appreciate y'all. We appreciate the support you do, and really we just love the therapy of coming down here and talking shit and having fun with everybody. So we just want to thank you for that. Huck, always good to see you. Brittany, thanks for coming in. Jeff, good to see you too. Welcome back to Florida. And Marissa,
thanks, man.
We'll see you probably
Here
soon
for a couple
too, at
days.
some point here. Awesome. And so we want to say good night, and we appreciate all of you. Have a great evening. We're logging off.